Alright gamers, we are back for another game of Tristana to Diamond. This game playing Tristana Nessus into Veracena. Nessus apparently wants to all-in level 2. I have no idea how strong fucking Nessus supports all-in is supposed to be at level 2. He assures me it's strong though, so maybe we'll try that. These stats are from the previous split. We're going to reset those. Don't ask me why I was negative win rate. I do not remember. That's actually very unusual. I don't really want to trade right now. She's taking a lot of minion aggro here though. She also is a lot faster than me, since she gets movement speed from hitting people. This is way too aggressive though, at least without Varus there. Okay, and she just misclicked. Not a bad start. We're both currently level 2. They have exhaust, but I have cleanse, so that shouldn't be an issue.
Easy peasy.
I'm gonna pop a potion because we might want to all in soon. I want to pop the potion and get the healing off before the fight rather than during the fight where I might not get full effectiveness. Of course, the problem with trying to even all in at level 2 there is that we're never really going to be able to win the race to level 2 when we're ranged versus, or rather melee support versus double ranged, and of course we also had the leash. I don't remember whether they had the leash as well, but at the very least just the matchup alone already makes that very awkward, which is why it's just not as easy as all in level 2 unless you can actually, that sucks, win into a bigger wave. Not really getting much help here. Much relevant help. He's certainly hit the mean, it's just nothing to actually help me get these last hits. That's very frustrating. There's not much to do right now. Contrary to what Nessa said, I don't think his all-in is actually that good. I don't see how he's meant to like provide engage for me in this matchup. He just lost at the one minion that I could actually get by myself. Okay, so I guess we're playing a scaling matchup, or at least that's what I gotta tell myself. I gotta tell myself that Nessus will just become stronger later on, and that's why we're getting shot on right now, because right now he's weak, but later on he's gonna be super strong, right? The fact that I can't walk up to these minions and lost hit right now, because the matchup is so terrible, is because it becomes so great later on, right? That's what I hope. Oh. Oh, thank God. Ooh. Well, that sucks. I don't think I can really be dived here, but let's see. Are they gonna try? I don't think they will, actually. Can't even get that minion, so I'm gonna prep this one. Oh, and this one is fucking dying. Never mind. Okay, I need to ward here. All these camps are up, so... Oh, fuck's sake. Let's try and get out of here. Should I have cleansed? Maybe. That sucks. Did she have vision? No, she was just doing it in the brush. Not bad. Yeah, all of our camps were up there, unfortunately, so that meant that she could be bot side for a very long time. I honestly just kind of thought that I could just interrupt her there. I didn't expect to immediately get turned on. My bad. I guess there's no reason why she wouldn't be able to just do something like that. At the very least, if I'm going to ward, I need to ward more like here. Try and stay away from the brush as I'm warding it, not like walk into it to place a max distance ward. After that, I don't think it really matters what I do. In theory, I could use both of my summoners to survive there. Or probably survive there, but I might still die if she flashes as well, and I don't want to waste both of my summoners to potentially still die. And I also don't want to waste both of my summoners to survive a really drawn-out escape as well. Like, as the longer my escape takes, the more CS I'm missing out on anyway. At a certain point, if your escape is going to take you like 20 seconds... Obviously, it wouldn't be 20 seconds there, but you know, if it's going to take you such a long time to escape anyway, you may as well just die. It'll literally get you into lane faster, cost you less CS. And at least you get to keep your summoners. Not saying that generally you would rather die than escape, but if the escape costs you all your summoners and dying doesn't, well, maybe dying could actually be better. Gragas is doing decent. Other lanes, not so much so far. I can't really loss hit this. I'm gonna get traded against 2v1 at the moment if I do that. I guess we're just gonna wait for Nessus to do his poking thing. They got some sustain to deal with it though, so I don't think it's gonna be amazing. Really what we would like is ganks. Because that is something their bot lane is vulnerable to, having basically, you know, 2 squishy vulnerable ADCs. Unfortunately, I'm playing a... Like, if I was playing Ezreal, for example, the fact that this matchup is bad wouldn't really matter because I'd be losing just fine. Tristana is, I think, a really bad ADC, actually, to be having bad matchups on because of how screwed I am if I can't actually fight back. I don't have many tools for wave clear. I don't... Well, wave clear is okay, but I don't have many tools for loss hitting from a distance, for example. I don't have, like, any instant burst to help me secure loss hits under turret. Like, when all those minions were screwed earlier because Nessus wasn't helping me properly, there was no real way I could avoid that. Nothing I can do to get that minion, for example, but I can just get the other one. So we're 27 CS behind. Really rough. Not amazing. I did first pick Tristana, by the way, let it be known. Okay, potentially a gank here. Varus' ult for safety. I should have probably been positioned for the forwards, my bad. Oh, we can actually still go on Senna. Ooh, okay, we'll go on Varus then. We'll cleanse that. What? Okay, my bad. I didn't even realize... Varus had already ulted, but I hadn't even realized that. My bad. I was wondering when he was going to use his ult. Yeah, I didn't even notice he rooted Gragas. Let me see when that was. There. Yeah, my bad. So I wasn't expecting... Like, obviously, if I knew that I was going to get rooted there, I would not have continued trying to get the reset there. I just thought that that was going to be really free and then I could just jump out. My bad. Lack of awareness there. I guess maybe I probably should have done Hail Blades in this matchup. Because I'm going to find it, or well, I have found it really hard to actually fight back onto their bot lane if I don't have much burst available, since I'm basically... The only chance I would have of winning this lane is if I can just jump in 1v2 and maybe get a trade, positive trade there. That actually results in a kill, because we can't really trade at all. We could try a gank on Victor here. Came out of vision, or maybe he's just playing so safe in general. He is playing pretty safe. We're probably just gonna have to go back bot here then. Was worth a shot though. Our lane is pretty lost, so if we lose a few CS here, it doesn't really matter. A chance at trying to turn mid lane around at least would be quite nice. Might... Yeah, I was gonna say, they might be here. Can't even reach. Alright, I'll try and ult them. Yeah, no, that sucks. My bad. I was really greedy there, actually. I needed to just jump through. It's really obvious that once they... Well, they didn't quite finish shoving in a wave, but once they did at least, like, shove in a wave and, like, disappear out of vision, they're probably just getting vision down. Even if they didn't see us, they're gonna see us off a ward here. It's pretty obvious that they're gonna try and fight back there. Do we get something there? Yeah. Definitely something like Ezreal would have been a lot better suited for a lane where I'm basically just... I don't really feel like I've had much support presence. And it might be a bit better if we were actually facing engage. This could be really good, actually. Need to get that reset. Didn't get the kill, sadly. But that's okay. Pretty positive for the team overall. Let's go get the streak as well. Make sure we get this. Yeah, for a fairly low presence support like Nessus, I think I needed something... Obviously, this is a Tristana series, right? So that was not an option for me. But if you find yourself in a Nessus support, then yeah, probably pick something more like Ezreal. The Nasus pick might have worked out better if we were actually facing like some sort of engage support, somebody who has to like walk into the Nasus, but instead when it's double ranged and the ranged has healing, she has vision there as well somehow, what the hell? And the ranged has healing, the Nasus poke does absolutely nothing, and he never gap closes onto them either. So, really bad pick, and unfortunately it's not him that suffers for that, it's me that suffers for that, because I'm playing a pick who's useless if their support doesn't do anything. Can't survive the lane, can't get proper last hits, no, nothing. A little bit risky, but let's try it, sure. Oh man, yeah, this is what happens, because neither of us actually have ult here is the awkward thing. I really think the ideal move there, if they don't see us coming, is just sit in the brush, wait for Nasus, then eventually go in when Nasus is here, and it's a 3v2. 2v2, we don't have an advantage, so what is the point? Like, not only do we not have an advantage, we are at a disadvantage. I don't know if both of them had ult, or if only Senna had ult, but at least one ultimate was up between them. We had 0. For all we know, we're at a disadvantage when we start it, and we engage anyway. What is the point in that? We could at least wait until we had an advantage, which was a matter of time before Nessa showed up. Anyway, maybe this is why I'm negative when red on Tristana. Or was last split. Sadly, might not be better this split because Tristana is actually in a worse spot than she was last split, since the Rory's a little bit weak right now, I would say. So that's a bit rough. Their comp is also, well, I suppose Tristana is actually okay in 2 full ranged, but it's definitely not good team fighting. I just kind of have to like try and make plays by myself. So the fact that I'm actually already starting off behind in what should have been a positive matchup in terms of how I should match into these champions is already not very promising. We can maybe see... Ooh, maybe I can just gank top lane. I'm not really thinking about myself at this point. I think I'm like completely out of this game and I'm going to be useless into their team later on anyway. So I want to try and get my team ahead. So we're just going to go top, and I wasn't actually expecting a gank that I could counter gank, but it's definitely something we can do here, I hope. Unfortunately, the enemy bot in here as well. Oh, this is awkward. We're kind of trapped here. Oh. Ah, didn't get my burst off. I don't think it would have killed her anyway, to be fair. I have absolutely 0 damage right now when I'm this behind. I was hoping we would have an advantage here, but we just got collapsed on by Senna just as we were collapsing on them. I think definitely my team needed to at least play it a lot more aggressively, because in theory, if we keep... Hang on. I'll go for this. No, I should go for a static ship, actually. I'm way too behind to bother building expensive items. But in theory, if we could keep just like fighting here and like forcing them away from here, then the fight keeps moving further and further away from Senna, who's walking up from the river. So we can just keep dragging the fight away from Senna and keep it 3v2 for as long as possible instead of 3v3. Us suddenly backing off and letting us get pin sitter is just very bad there. At the very least, we would need to turn on Senna there, but she's also pretty safe there. I don't think we had any engage for her. Really? Of all the minions that could actually hit, it just went to the backline and hit the one minion that would screw over my wave clear. I can't really keep pushing here, not unless I... Okay, so I see the enemy bot lane at least. I'm going to place a ward here. Just to maybe consider pushing that. No, okay, so we see Victor, that's fine. I cannot match Victor at all. He's going to one-shot me. So we can try and collapse on these guys instead. This should be really free, actually. I hope. Oh. I'm probably dead now then. Yeah. Okay, I'm distracting for as long as I can. Oh, no way. Do I actually live? Wow. Nice one. Wow, well played, guys. I think I might need the base anyway, but ooh. Going on Urgot might be a little rough here. Yeah, he's about to get a fear too. Okay. I could do with just staying for one wave just so I can actually get my item. Okay, perfect. Oh, he probably overchased there. Alright, on a base. I'm probably not gonna have time to get this turret anyway. But you might think that Tristana in lane is a pretty safe pick. I mean, she is safe in that it is actually like easy to survive on her. But you're not like ever really looking to just minimize deaths, right? Tristana is like good at minimizing deaths if you play like a complete pussy, true. But she's gonna get like 3 CS per minute while you're doing it. She is horrible at playing lanes defensively. Her kit is full offense. Just does not function in a lane like this at all, where we're facing double ranged, but we have no engage to actually like engage onto the double ranged. And so and we also have like minimal trading power, so I can't just trade it into them. It's a horrible lane for Tristana. Don't think of her as a safe pick. Think of her as a pick that has to be able to fight. Mid to late game, sure. Then she's safe. Then she actually is functional, even if she can't just jump in. But early game, she needs to be jumping in. Which doesn't necessarily mean you need an engaged support. It could also be something like you need Soraka or Lulu, or anything that can keep you tanky enough to survive jumping into these guys, for example. Unfortunately, with Nasus, it's more like if I jump in 1v2, I am actually 1v2. It is not ideal. Like, I can't do anything here, except maybe try and hit these minions. There's also Victor pushing bot lane. Poppy's on her way to deal with that. Maybe if I shove in a wave here, and then rush bot, maybe we can get something with that. Okay, Victor's already backing off, though. Is there actually a Skitter Crab here? Yeah, I think I'll do that. Shouldn't be much we can do on the map right now. Does he need that? Guess I'll let him have it. This could be a kill on Varus, though. Okay. It's not the kill I would have preferred, but something. Need to get out of here. Maybe we could try collapsing on Urgot here. The guy's really strong, by the way. 2 levels up on our Poppy. I'm assuming it's not an amazing match for her. I don't think by myself I could actually gank the Urgot 2v1, though. I think we'd probably just lose there. Unless he just somehow tanks the turret for a super long time. Ooh. This should be oh, that sucks. I just wasted all my cooldowns actually on that. That was a bit overkill from Gragas to waste all of his burst on the Varus. He could have like ulted these guys away, for example. I think he hard greeted for the kill there. Okay, actually, this Urgot is half HP now. He did something onto the turret. I don't know why Cassiopeia just went that way. Wait, oh! Wait, did she just ult Urgot away when we were about to kill him? That's crazy, man. That sucks. It's rough. Maybe I go bot here since Cassiopeia doesn't seem to want to go. Sana here for whatever reason. I'm 2 levels up on her. Maybe I can kill. Hang on. Does she know that I'm in the area? I don't think so. She's wasting cooldowns. She probably just warded though. Oh man. I actually just straight up lose even though I'm 2 levels up. I guess I could have cleansed that slow and that would have been fine, but I didn't realize I was going to be slowed for so long. How long does her Q slow? This doesn't even say that it slows. Did she heal? Yeah, she did. That was way overkill though. I didn't stand a chance. Maybe if I flashed her ultimate, would that have made a difference? I mean, I'm just super down in items. Maybe I just needed the base. No. Like flashing her ultimate would not have made the difference. Once I've got no cooldowns, I'm kind of out of damage. Okay, we're actually going to do probably Infinity Edge instead of Navori here. Even with Navori being in this weak state, I would probably still almost always prefer Navori on Tristana. But this is the sort of comp that I don't really actually do much DPS to. I just try and one-shot someone before they one-shot me because they're all ranged. I don't get free hits on anybody in this comp. Absolutely nobody. So if I'm going to jump in and tranquil somebody in one rotation, I want maximum burst, and Infinity Edge is maximum burst. They're increasing my crits whenever, like, with whatever crits I get while I'm jumping in. But I'm not going to get multiple rotations of cooldowns off, so Navori is useless in that sense.
Winners don't duck.
Okay, I'm actually so behind though, I'm not even doing damage to wolves.
War stories don't write themselves.
Do we maybe want to go for Urgot? Potentially. Dancing around the turret there. Okay, he's already dead. Nice one. Enemies are probably on the Drake.
Enemy killing spree.
Maybe this is my chance to get the turret. Beautiful. That's something at least. Oh. I was window shopping there. I'm gonna have to ult her back as well, I think. Oh, but double ult is so overkill. That sucks. Not much to do there. If we actually had vision there. She's too tanky anyway, and I had no cooldowns.
Let me get in there.
Yeah, I think the one thing that I mainly could have done better, even before this game started, was just running Halo Blades. Would have made me at least a lot stronger more independently. Like, more independently strong early on, and I think that's basically what I needed. Because if I fall this far behind, I'm completely useless for the entire rest of the game. Even having Halo Blades in mid to late game probably actually would have been more useful than Lethal Tempo, where I'm not going to get any extended value onto a full ranged comp. Didn't really put much thought into my runes this game, when I really should have. Could do with basing for pickaxe, actually, soon. Oh.
Paladins on latrine duty.
The Baron ran out. Hello, Lilia. What the hell? Nice one. Oh, he just threw his ult. Forgot is here. I'm just gonna jump on him and ult him away. Or ult him into the wall. No, oh, I fucked it up. I should have been fine there. I thought he would die a lot sooner though, to be honest. Took a lot of burst initially and then just kind of stopped taking damage. Yeah, if ulting him into the turret isn't really an option, which is what I would have preferred. At the very least, I want him to be knocked to the side, where it's not knocking him towards escape, where it's just being sort of like temporarily CC'd. Yeah, he just I was only doing 91 damage per auto. After the turret stopped hitting him and once my E and ult damage were out of the way, I actually just started doing negative damage. That's even with the lethal tempo. I did slightly mess up the timing here as well. I can actually cancel the Urgot knockback, but only if I time that right.
If it's worth shooting once, it's probably worth shooting a lot.
Hopefully one more wave and I can get Infinity Edge.
A bandle better never seen unless it's to taunt.
Okay, I want to base for that immediately. And then next up, probably Lord Dominic's. Because that Urgot seems to have a lot of armor.
There's a sword for making
Given the fact that my auto attacks were dealing like 98 damage. This doesn't give armor anymore, does it? So I guess it was just from Deadman's. Not really sure how he ended up with that much armor, but...
Get in my way. I dare you.
Okay, Senna having Edge of Night is also quite the complicator for me. I have nothing to... Like, I guess I could remove it with my W, but that also, like... If I were to ever have to jump on her, that would really slow down my combo, not letting me use my E until after my W has landed. Because usually you want to place your E mid-W. Oh. Damn. That guy's full HP. I can't kill him. Okay, Greg is on the way. I don't have Q though. Wait. Oh, come on. Oh, nice one. Very kind of her. She could have survived there just by leaving. Alright, I think we kind of need to give up that Drake as well. Or do we? Well, we don't have Poppy with us. She has TP though. I would really like to get this wave though. Yeah, enemies already got the Drake, so that's fine. At least we get some kills there. Some breathing room to get some farm. I already can afford Lost Whisper, so that's going to be huge for my DPS onto Urgot and anybody else's armor. Oh, not quite where I meant to place that. I don't need this next wave, but it's just... I'm just trying to maximize my farm here to be somewhat useful. Okay, I'm gonna be too late to contest this Baron, so... I would recommend that we only go in if we're gonna at least try and steal the Baron, otherwise I'm just gonna be aiming for this turret. So, my team doesn't need to get ace here though, that doesn't make sense. Maybe try and steal the Baron, sure, but why are you trying to teamfight 3v5 or whatever it is? Even if I started sprinting over to the Baron, obviously I don't change this outcome. Even if it was a mistake for me to be bot. Okay, fair enough, I made a mistake then, but don't get aced for it. Yeah, okay, so now I can't actually do anything here except just wait for my team to revive. So I think they're probably going to end before my team revives. I'm going to have to try and do something, but we should do it under the Nexus turrets, not inhibitor turrets. Nope. Okay, I got one kill. Okay, I've done a fairly good job for being alone, I think. I don't even know how I got the kill though. I think Lily just messed up with turret aggro. Ah, oh, come on. That's sad. Would have been the same outcome anyway with these guys just ignoring us. GG. Alright gamers, we are back for another game of Tristana to Diamond. This game playing Tristana Senna into Smolder Braum. Should be a much better matchup for us this time around. In general, if we're not going to be able to just jump in to the enemy bot lane, like for example with Senna is not really great follow-up engage, at the very least what we would like to be facing is a melee support like Braum, especially one that doesn't actually provide engage, which would counter Senna, and somewhat counter me as well. So we'll go for a little trade there. Couldn't get all three last hit, sadly. We're going to trade back at the Smolder there. I could tell that from his pathing that he wanted to walk over and hit me. Okay, I've got level 2 now. I probably don't really want to actually jump in unless Braum at the very least misses Q, because that's a lot of burst. If he manages to land it on me while I'm going in. Now we're probably too close to the turret anyway. What? That minion was just not taking any damage at all, then it got burst down by like 200 HP instantly. That is so annoying, man. I could tell he was gonna try and block my bomb there. So we'll just hit him instead. Place the bomb in the turret now, because that's more likely to hit both of them anyway, while also doing damage to the turret. And also doing some wave clear. Nice. Braum is honestly a pretty bad pick in this lane, since we're playing double ranged. Like, technically it's good for, like, reducing my ability to all in, but I don't really need to is the problem here for him. We'll just keep on shoving these waves under turret. We can pressure the turret, keep pressuring Smolder. Nice one. Yeah, that guy's super low. We'll keep on shoving these waves. They're gonna have to take a base eventually. That or they're gonna die. That or maybe Senna dies under turret. We'll see. I imagine they're probably basing now. This Braum definitely can't stick around another wave. At least not while being useful. We can maybe rotate over to that Trundle. I would like to get the solo plating though. Or plating period. Nice one. It looks like Trundle isn't going to be contesting anyway, so I'm going to try and go for another wave here. Not for the other plating though, that E on the turret was just for wave clear. They hit the whole wave. Alright, perfect. I think I might have to stay here actually. I'll pop a potion. Braum has no shield now, by the way. Ooh. Get him, get him. Holy crap, that is... Okay, thank God he died, Jesus. Okay, I'm gonna base here. I got no cover, so this is gonna be a pretty good base for me, even better than whatever I would have had before, which I guess was just gonna be Berserkers. My mechanics are very clunky right now, by the way. I'm using much higher DPI than I'm used to, because I want to try and, you know, slowly work my way up to making that adjustment. I also didn't play League yesterday, so maybe I'm a little bit rusty too.
Walking tall.
I'm gonna back out now. I don't want to take the Braum passive damage. Nice. We got a pretty good trade there. They might actually even be basing here. So we'll just try and crash as fast as we can. If they're staying, that's fine. We'll just keep pressuring under turret maybe. We can't really face check that brush. Braum could be in there. If they're actually just cheesing, then we die if we face check a brush. Either one of us, so we can't do that. But we can go for a plating here, then maybe just reset. Okay, Smolder's staying. It's the Braum that based. Eventually the slow runs out. He shouldn't be able to proc his passive just by himself. Actually, he's really fast. What the hell? He's got boots, I guess, and I don't. Not bad. Wow, he actually fully procced his passive by himself. That's crazy. While chasing me down. I might just cheese here. I'll pretend like I'm actually in base, or, you know, basing. I'm just not going to show myself at all, and they might be baited into thinking Stun is alone here. I think they probably have been. But they're low enough that it doesn't matter that I'm half HP. I can definitely stay here. Problem is I can't really go on Smolder. It has to be on Braum because Braum will just block with the shield anyway, so I need to place all of the burst on... I don't have ult though. Come on. Alright. I'm gonna live, and I do get a reset from that. Nice. Is that a triple, or I think it's... Yeah, triple for him. 2 assists for me. I'll take it. Not bad.
Double time.
Can't hit anything right now. There we go. Alright, the turret plating is not gonna be takeable, so we're just gonna base.
Falling back.
I'm actually missing 100 gold for static shiv. Would be nice to get that, but it's just not something I can stick around for here. So we're just gonna have to settle for the berserkers instead.
Explosion. A bamboo runner never turns blue. Unless
Oh, she just took the minion. I was about to last hit.
gunpowder won't fix.
No biggie. Okay. They're kind of completely out of the way of the lane right now. He's got level 6. Okay, I've got my reset. I'd like to keep my lethal tempo up here if I can. Gonna have to ult him away. Didn't even see that pillar. Ah, so I'm dead here. My bad. Maybe a bit aggressive. I was a bit too overextended there. I think trying to keep my lethal tempo up is okay, but if they're playing that defensively, I just gotta let it go. They really didn't want me to keep my lethal tempo up, and I definitely overforced it. This probably is gonna be good for us overall. Oh, nice one. I lost a lot of CS personally, but more kills for Rengar, who's rushed Hubris, so that's actually quite important for him. Actually, I didn't even miss all of this.
bring on the bad guys.
Still missed quite a lot, but it could be worse. Alright, let's shove this in.
Where's that helmet?
Yeah, should have been more patient. Not a huge loss to get the plating anyway, but would have been more useful.
Join the wrong army.
She's probably gonna die. Probably gonna have to let her die. If the F was to like flash W me here, for example, I have plans to survive that, so that would be bad for him. He's not gonna try it though. At least that cost him his flash. That wasn't too bad. Probably coming back into the lane, so I can't shoot at Smolder. Oh, my bad. I wasn't paying attention.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Okay, no bad. I got lethal tempo up. Don't know whether Braum has... I don't think he has Guardian, right? Okay, that should be Smolder dead eventually. Clean juke there, nice one. My accuracy is kind of dog because of not being used to this DPI, but it definitely does make me faster reacting to skull shots like that. That's why I want to get used to playing on higher DPI again. I used to play on like 3200, I think. I didn't have to cleanse there actually, my bad. Just jumping out would have been fine, I think. Oh, whoa, Rengar. I think that could have been better executed. Oh, he still gets a kill though. Nice one. Don't even know how Braum died there. I could do with shoving another wave, just for the sake of not missing out on the wave. It's a much better game for Tristana this time around, by the way. Both in lane, obviously. And... nearly stole that. Or not even stole it, just denied it for no reason, almost. Both in the lane, but also in terms of the game. So we can do Navori this time, because we actually are facing a lot more melee champions. We can be expected to get a lot more than just one rotation at a time. Ability rotation.
I might just drop in. Get in my way.
Oh, I didn't need to use Q because I forgot about the static shift. And now we're at that awkward stage where crit can just randomly cost me lost hits. There's a pink in here, we should clear that. Trundle might be on the way, I think I saw him on the way. Yeah, there he is. I have cleanse up. Oh my god. Couldn't get the reset because of Brom Shield.
I dare you to dare.
Nice one. Maybe we can try and flank and choose a smolder here as well. I don't have my E up currently, but it will be up very soon. He doesn't seem to know that I'm here. He's backing off anyway though, but he might still be in this brush. I think he is, yeah. Got him. He probably should have just insta-ulted the moment he saw me, because he should know that I'm trying to burst him there. At least his ult can give him a heal and maybe increase his chances of surviving. Hello. I nearly have cleanse up, but I definitely don't kill TF. I think I might live. It depends how much faster than me he is. He is actually quite a bit faster. He has Swifties. Oh, he actually didn't go for me. I think I was probably about to die there, but maybe APTF wasn't able to get the kill. Maybe I'm just too used to ADTF. He's got 390 move speed. I have 370, so that was a 20 move speed advantage on his behalf.
Do you sell earplugs too?
Shut down.
I wish Senna would be headed mid here, because she's not really needed to help me farm here. I can survive TF just fine. Fuck. But I can't get the cannon, sadly.
Let me get in there.
Yeah, now imagine if Senna had actually been mid, where she could be somewhat useful. All she did was zone the TF away from some farm. She could have potentially won my team team fight on mid lane while I couldn't really go to it without risking them just walking away and no fight actually happening and me just losing out on farm because I was ignoring the bot lane wave. Oh, why is Smolder going in? Fuck me, I could have killed him, my bad. Can we see TF?
Bring on the bad guys.
Nice, and I just need a little bit more gold than I've got Navori. Smolder is getting somewhat tanky. He's doing Shojin second item. Him being squishier would be more beneficial for me. Tristana really disproportionately likes playing against squishy champs rather than tanky champs. Something going on here. Maybe we want to rotate to that instead of... Okay, nice. Yeah, no, I'm just going to go for Navori then. This is a big power spike. Yeah, basically, if an enemy champion is squishy enough to die to just one simple rotation of her abilities, just like E or W, E, auto, then like ult auto, just a super fast combo she can do. If they just die to that, then she is much more effective than if it takes a lot more autos than that. Because again, pretty much any situation where Tristana can actually jump in is a lot better than any situation where she can't jump in. So if she can jump in because she knows she's going to get the kill, that makes her extremely more effective than if she can't jump in because she knows she won't get the kill, and therefore knows that it's too much of a risk. Can at least get some damage here. Oh, barely any. Can't get the reset, but that's fine. Gonna say, sadly, we're gonna miss out on some CS here, I think.
I might just drop in.
Actually, if I'm gonna base, I'd rather do it once I have enough for a Zeal. So we'll just get one more wave. Hello. Don't want to quite go into melee range of an enemy, of a melee champion, but no way. Oh, I didn't even see the TF teleportation thing. Fuck, I should have been able to live there. My bad. Didn't see that at all. What was that? It was right next to me. I'm blind actually. I knew the TF was ulting. I just didn't think he was actually. There was any sign of him actually TPing onto me. Oh well.
Your team has destroyed a turret. Rest now. Your team has destroyed a turret.
Actually, Trundle is starting to get some armor as well here. That maybe we just want to do Lost Whisper instead. You know what? I think I will. Because the Braum also has a lot of armor. I didn't really care too much about the Braum himself, but if it's starting to also be Trundle as well, who can also ult like Garen or something to get even more tanky, then potentially we'll want to do Lord Dominic's instead.
Wanna see the fireworks?
Rampage.
Oh, we're doing Baron. I didn't even notice. Really? Would have been nice to get the reset. We get a free Baron though. Just gonna check the red buff now. Not up, that's fine. Can go for the Raptors and clear that board. I can use all of my cooldowns as much as I want now. I'm gonna worry, so they reset very fast. Alright, and I already want to start basing for Lost Whisper. Dude, whenever this comes up on the chat, by the way, I think that's a fucking enemy surrender boat.
I take cover out.
I don't know why it uses like the same sort of font. Alright, as I'm starting to slow down, now is when I'm going to use W. If I use W actually before I've lost the home guard movement speed, then that is me using W during a period where I could have been using home guards. And I actually gain less distance than if I wait for the home guards to run out before using W. The downside is that my W takes longer to go on cooldown, so it can be bad sometimes. Just depends. But my W is already back up, so it didn't really matter there. I think we can go on TF. Or Brom then. Nice one. I'll get a reset. Maybe we go on Smolder. I think we just barely did. Okay, there we go. I knocked him with the blood. And that's an FF. Nice one. Alright, gamers, we are back for another game of Tristana to Diamond. This game playing Tristana Maokai into Draven Karma. Gonna be running Exhaust to nullify some of the Draven's damage. Oh, I'm actually gonna be completely screwed here, I think. That's sad. There's not much free cross left for me here. I'm just losing lane until we recall then.
I just need a point in the right direction.
I'm gonna pop a potion. This is why it is inhumanly cruel to make your bot lane leash. One of many reasons. Only way this was avoidable was if we warded, just to prevent this cheese that only happens like 1 in 50 games, which is obviously just not really an option. I would do it more likely in high elo. In high elo, I'm more expecting it to happen more often. In low elo, where it literally happens 1 in 50 games, like what is the point? At that point, the ward is hurting you more than it helps you. If we're lucky, maybe we'll hit level 2 and they'll go too aggressive on their turret and get rooted and die. We're getting an early gank at least. Maokai needed to have gone in already. Okay, we're getting something here. Okay, no kill for me, but this is still really good so far. I've got my jump. You should die. Well, again, would have been better for the kill to go to me, but okay, perfect. Disaster averted at least. That's honestly just the absolute minimum Zinzao could do. Like, it is, in this situation, really, really bad if he doesn't do that after he forced us to leash. I say forced. He didn't hold us at gunpoint and say leash or I'll fucking AFK. But obviously that's a coin flip you take in solo queue if you ever try not leashing for your jungler, especially in low elo. Where they might literally say, fuck this, I'm going AFK if you didn't leash for them. In high elo, people don't actually make you leash these days. But in low elo, you never know. But anyway, point is, thank God he did that. Because 2v2 this lane was absolutely fucked by the leash. And it shouldn't be that bad a matchup. Maokai needs to recall and just get into lane again ASAP. Ooh, I'm on the way. Oh no. Actually, it's not too bad, I don't think. I got the Kha'Zix. We'll go on Karma now. Let me get it. Nice, and I got a blue buff, so it doesn't matter that I wasted all that mana. Alright, perfect. I'm gonna ward here just to give Maokai a little bit of warning if Draven were to actually just sprint through here towards there to try and kill him or something. Gonna have to ignore Draven for now because I can't really afford to just give up on all this farm. Oh my god, and I still miss cannon. Sad. Also don't want to waste cooldowns trying to lost hit though, so I don't want to waste Q for example. Come on. Ooh. Okay, we've got their exhaust down. He should be... What? Just push him into the turret there. I guess maybe he wasted Q on Karma? That is such a missed opportunity though. Goddamn. That should have been a free kill. Still, it wasn't a bad trade, and that's even though they used exhaust and we didn't. Okay, nice. We definitely don't need Kraken Slayer. This game we're gonna do Static Shift. Actually, last game I probably could have actually done Kraken Slayer. The enemy comp was quite tanky. Static Shift worked fine, but I think Kraken Slayer might have been better. Generally, Static Shift is the preferred choice at the moment because it's so cheap, but it's not the best anti-tank choice. Since we're playing like with the tank support into double range, ideally I don't actually want to trade with them at all except when Maokai is engaging, because any kind of trade that I do without Maokai going all in is just a 1v2 trade. We also don't want to wait too long before engaging, because the longer we wait, the more karma RQs I have to eat. And there's not really any way to dodge those if I don't have something like Luciany, something that dodges instantly. Or Vayne Q. And now we're pretty much both half HP and we haven't found a single engage, so that is pretty bad. It's playing really badly around our win condition. Nice one. We've got exhaust up now. Come on. Okay, I got one kill. Nice one, Zinzao. Well played. Oh, hello. Nice, holy crap, I didn't expect him to live. I used exhaust just in case, though. Nice one. I guess he got a heal from his passive, because I definitely expected him to be dead. Okay, I need the base here. I've got so much gold, by the way. What the hell? Actually, Draven also has his full item here. I have more than just a full item, though, but... Alright, we're just gonna go double longsword here. I'm running Hill of Blades, so my DPS, or my attack speed is fine in terms of, just getting my bomb explosion fast enough to actually win a fight. I want to maximize my burst here. This is only bad when I get exhausted, because then my DPS is actually bad with the setup where I'm only building AD. Hill of Blades gets me the burst, you know, enough attack speed for the burst, but obviously it runs out after pretty much my burst is over, so my DPS is terrible. But I only need DPS if I get my burst exhausted. Any fight where I don't actually get exhausted, the setup is going to be extremely strong, just running full AD with no attack speed or movement speed or anything. He did not need to walk up and take so much damage to loss at the cannon, by the way. Remember, there's no more incentives for supports anymore to take the cannon, except maybe to try and help their ADC make sure they get the cannon. But for Maokai himself, there's no incentive to get the cannon over any other minion. He just gets the same gold either way. If I was Maokai, I would ideally probably want to be playing around these brushes, staying out of sight. Not making it immediately clear to the enemies where my positioning is, which makes it extremely easy for them to play around potential engage. He doesn't need level 6 for us to win a fight. Especially when he's got flash up. We might lose a fight. Like, the thing is, the longer we wait, the more chances Draven's exhaust is back up. I think it's probably going to be back up, like, right about now. I think it probably would have been down, like, immediately as we entered the lane, but at this point, I guess we just play it safe. So we should wait either for Zinzao or for my exhaust to also be up. So we're at least fighting on even terms. I think I'm just going to go for the golems here. Those even, like, wave states are just kind of fucked for us if we're not planning to engage. So instead of farming the wave, we'll just go for... This should be really good. Just go in, just go in. This is such a wasted opportunity. Draven wasn't even in range to exhaust me there. Karma should have been one shot. Completely one shot. Did she end up flashing away? Maybe, I can't remember. But Maokai was literally in W range of her and just queued her away instead. They probably thought we'd base. They probably thought that that's why I wasn't actually going for the farm. But really, it's just because I'm smart and I knew that I would take a ton of poke if I went for that farm there. And then it would ruin our chances of being able to all in later on. Gonna maybe get the plating here. I mean, I definitely can't get the plating. Can I get two things is the question. If he keeps chasing, I might ult away. Alright, nice. I got two solo platings there. That's super good.
An enemy has been slain.
Does he have vision? I guess he does. Oof, that was a close one. She might try and... No, that's fine. Can I actually stick around here? Maybe. Maokai's on the way. I'll just base here. At least if I'm missing out on a wave, it's not going to be a kind of wave. Actually, she's leaving, so I guess there's nothing stopping me just farming this wave as well now. Alright, so that's really good. I'm actually so ahead to the point where I'm just winning all-ins, even if I get my burst exhausted. Which, because my bomb obviously only happens once, whereas Draven axes are just permanently up, his exhaust actually benefits him more than my exhaust benefits me. So the fact that I can even win a fight even though both exhausts were up is actually really, really good. We'll do this. This, and this. I'm just trying to prioritize AD because I want to get extra burst. Especially like now that both exhausts are down, my full burst is always applicable here. The important thing there is that I needed to play... Or, actually, there's two ways that I could play that fight. The first is if I just want to win the trade. I just, even though I'm exhausted, I just use my entire burst on Draven and disengage. Use my ultimate for a disengage, even though it's gonna, like, do less damage because I'm exhausted. And then there's no way Draven can actually match that much damage that fast if I just unleash all of my load immediately and disengage with ult before he can really have much time to DPS to make it even. But then that doesn't kill. But on the other hand, the more risky version, but the one that can actually kill Draven, which is what I went for, is I let my E be exhausted, but then I just drag the fight out long enough that the exhaust runs out, and then I can use the full burst of my ultimate. Now the problem is, I don't do as much DPS as Draven, so the longer the fight goes, the more chances I lose it, if Draven doesn't just immediately die. Thankfully, because I'm ahead enough, I actually can just kill Draven with if I wait for the exhaust. Run out so I can actually do full damage with my ultimate. Yeah, that wasn't really a good fight for Draven to be taking. The only way he really wins that is if I just completely mess up the execution. It's weird though, because it seemed like he knew that I was there, like he aimed his E right at me, but Karma showed no signs of like wanting to actually help him. Like she didn't feel like she knew that I was there. Anyway, I can base for Navori now. There we go. Can get 2 daggers here. One will build into Berserkers, one into Zeal. And we could do Phantom Dancer, or we could also potentially do Fire Cannon against a comp like this. Their comp is really like basically 4 ranged here. So it might make more sense to do Phantom Dancer Fire Cannon instead of Phantom Dancer this time. I actually had vision here. That's a shame. I think Syndra has no E though, right? So I'm gonna risk going in here. I've got ult up. Nice one. Currently have my cooldowns back up. Ow. That was kind of hopeless. I don't have the range to really fight back there. I should have just jumped out. Took a bad trade there. I had to use my ultimate just to disengage it. Because like I said, Draven has more DPS than me. I just have more burst, but my burst wasn't really accessible there. Maybe I should have based her as well once I shoved that wave. Oh, this could be good though. I'll exhaust the Draven. I'm also getting exhausted though. I think I need to... Oh, I thought he'd already threw his ult. What? My bad. It must have been a Z. Fuck me. That's pretty bad, my bad. That was super avoidable. Yeah, that's the problem. If... this time I didn't actually have my ultimate available, so if we both have exhaust, like sure it's nice to shut down Draven's damage, exhaust is very good against him, but Tristana, because she's so binary, like all of her damage is put into this extremely, what's the word, like telegraphed E damage. If that gets exhausted, she is way more fucked than Draven is. You know, having exhaust can make you survive being in Draven's range for like 3 seconds. Having exhaust makes Tristana useless, or being exhausted though makes Tristana useless in the fight almost. For Draven it doesn't make him useless, it just makes you survive him for 3 seconds. But there's not much point in surviving him for 3 seconds if my reward is having my E damage also just greatly, or massively de-amplified, you know? I want to risk going in here. I'm about to get ult. I'm gonna go static shiv now. I'm 1v2, but they don't have exhaust this time, so it might still work out. Yep, got him. Nice one. And wow, I actually live. Perfect. I was a little bit unlucky with the timing of my ultimate coming up exactly as Karma also arrives into the lane. But it still works out. Somehow. I was gonna say, I feel like Kha'Zix is gonna be choosing somewhere. He might just ult and come straight onto me. No, he's just playing it full defensively instead. Ooh, get me out of the way, actually. That's rough.
Orders are more like guidelines, really.
Maybe we can go on Urgot here.
Where's the action?
It's full HP. Same level as me though, because I'm actually quite ahead. And he seems to be behind. Wow, he's actually half the farm of Darius. What the fuck? Oof. Only we'd been more patient here. My exhaust is coming up in 20 seconds, so that's pretty much when Draven's is coming up as well. Q is about to come back up, W is about to come back up. Honestly, it is just by far the most satisfying item to build on Tristana, no worry.
A vandal gunner never
What? What are the odds I don't get the cannon? I'm doing like 100 times more DPS than the minion is. Okay, do they have vision in there? They might actually at this point. Let him have that.
let me get in there.
She might be dead to that. Oh, there's a Kha'Zix here, my bad. Fuck me, I'm so screwed. Ah. Wait, my bad, I didn't even notice Zinzao left and Kha'Zix somehow just ended up taking his place. I'm actually blind. If you look at the map, I could clearly see it happening. Zinzao went top lane. Kha'Zix went where Zinzao previously was. Fuck, man. That jump was also terrible. It put me right up against the wall where I immediately had to start pathing to the side. Which is obviously really bad in the situation. The only escape is actually moving backwards. I needed to jump. Even if it wasn't immediately as much distance put between me and Kha'Zix, I need to jump at an angle where I can actually walk away here. Really didn't think that through. But I was caught off really off guard, obviously, there. My map awareness was not amazing in that situation.
Easy peasy.
Yeah, you can see these lanes where I'm laning against double range, for example, so much more tolerable when I actually have a melee support that actually goes in instead of having a Nessa support, for example. I'll try and go on Urgot here. Oop. Ow. Fuck me. I wasn't expecting him to be immediately pulled into me. The moment I jumped in, that was unexpected. And so was Draven's follow-up. And and Urgot going immediately on me as well, without hesitating. Let's see that again. Wait, the enemy's got the Drake? What the fuck? Was Kha'Zix doing Drake this whole time? Oh my god, he must have been. What the hell? That is so ballsy of him. We literally had complete control over the area, except we technically didn't have vision on the Drake itself. Jesus. Yeah, this sucks. I was like, ooh, we'll go in on Urgot here. And do you see how I was not expecting Urgot to suddenly be in melee range of me? That sucks. I have a feeling Darius wants to steal all this farm, which I would really rather he doesn't when he could just be going top. Yeah, thank you. He's noticed. I can also actually gank top lane with him here. This Syndra is way overextended, honestly. Hopefully we can do something about it. Killing her should be the priority, not going for Scuttle Crab. Oh, for fuck's sake. I just barely decided to pop here. That's actually so dumb how much HP I lost. Does she have vision, actually? I'll exhaust her. I don't need to use ult here. Ah, that's the shame I lose on the kill, though. But Mach, I didn't know how under control I had that. Obviously, as the Tristana player, I'm more aware of my own limits there and the fact that I had exhaust up, so I knew I wasn't gonna die. Yeah, I actually very much did not need to pop through that Baron. I just did it to save myself a little bit of time, but I did it at the exact moment Karma also used Q, so that was incredibly unlucky timing for me. Nice one. I want to jump in as long as Kha'Zix actually still has stealth. They want to get farmed though. I only got the cannon. Okay, Kha'Zix shouldn't have ult up anymore. We'll just ignore Urgot and go on these guys. Is there anybody left to go on anymore? Probably not. That's so nice when people steal your farm, is it, Darius? I no longer have exhaust for Syndra, by the way. Could be more cautious now. Ooh, this could be good, though. That was such a tiny jump, it was hardly worth it. Oh well. What should I build next? Maybe Shield Bow. It's nice against the Draven and the Kha'Zix. Or I can just do Bloodthirster and go full damage. That might be better, to be honest. Then I can also do potentially Maw against the Syndra, since I don't think that I need Lord Dominic's this game. Oh, I think I still win this, by the way. Oh, we just barely don't kill him. But he can't kill us either. Oh, whoa. Wait, I might die now. Fuck, yeah, that's sad. The Draven ult actually gave vision of me there. Fuck, that's unlucky, man. How close was he to dying? Because I really was expecting to one-shot him there. I need to check if he has defensive items is the next thing. Because I really would expect him to die there almost every time. I did get the full burst off. Not only did I get the full burst off, which I would expect to kill, then I also got 1 extra auto. Which I can't see how much damage it left, how much HP it left him on. But he was on like 285. It is so insanely unlikely that he survives that. Okay, so how did he survive then? Yeah, I don't get it. He's a level down. He doesn't have any defense. Like, oh, he has a ruby crystal, I guess. That is it. The ruby crystal saved them. That sucks. Might have also been unlucky with crits. I'm not sure. Because even with the it seems a stretch that the ruby crystal alone would actually just save his life there. Or, you know what, to be honest, I mean, I haven't actually played Tristana since last split, and I obviously did say that number is a bit weak at the moment. You know what, to to be honest, my damage expectations might be completely off because I'm not used to the Season 14 Navori. This is, at this stage of the game, for example, we're actually getting 15 less AD than Navori would have in the previous season. So that literally could just be it, I guess. I would have had so much more damage with the old Navori. Just doing a little bit of damage there. I can jump out whenever I need to. Let's try it. Ah, can't actually one-shot him. He's got too big a shield there. Ah, this is such an awkward jump again. My bad. I think I actually live. That's nice. Oh, Jesus, I completely forgot about that. We're fine, though. Yeah, he gets so fucking tanky from the karma
If it's worth shooting once,
stuff as well.
worth shooting a lot.
This twice now that I actually burst him, but, like... The only thing that actually damaged him was my bomb, because every auto attack that I used to set up the bomb damage was just eaten up by a fucking massive karma shield. Keep hitting the wrong stuff because of my DPI here. I'll get used to it eventually, though. I just want my Bloodthirster before I base, ideally.
You don't hurt him if you don't hit him. Eyes open.
Alright, I just get the Gromp and then I've got my Bloodthirster. Nice. Kha'Zix having Edge of Night is a big issue for me, though. Because that now means, once again, same as the Senna from before, I can no longer hit my bomb on him, and it's extremely hard to deal with him without using my bomb. The only thing I can really do is, like, defensively, I can use my E to take off the Edge of Night and then ult him away, for example, but that, like, using my E just to remove a spell shield is such a huge waste of it. If that's the only good use for my E against Kha'Zix from now on, then that just makes me extremely weak against Kha'Zix. That I could only, like, work with that if I was extremely ahead and Kha'Zix was not extremely ahead.
I might just drop in. Orders are more like
Do I really want to do Maw against a Syndra who's Twin 7, though? Her farm is not too bad, though. Oh, hello. Fuck me, my bad. Ah, bad face check, I guess. I shouldn't have done that. Of all the people, though, I did not expect it to be Urgot who could just immediately cancel my W. I'm playing such a safe ADC, it just is not so safe against displacements like that. Fuck me. This is really bad. My team should not be following this up. We also have Darius bot, for example. Like, Xin Zhao just kind of made a tilt play, I guess. There was no reason... Like, even if my team is getting collapsed on here and that's unavoidable, there's no reason for Xin Zhao to also go in and die. Oh well. Actually, maybe I do want to do Lord Dominic's, because this Urgot is actually starting to get tanky as well. How much armor did he have? Can I see? Nope. Probably will want Lord Dominic's, though. The thing is, I don't think they had vision there or anything to actually, like, make a play on me. Because it looked like Urgot was just as surprised to see me as I was to see him. Problem is, only one of us actually dies when they're surprised in that situation. And it wasn't Urgot. I think he would have used his on me a whole lot sooner if he actually had vision right before we both entered the brush at the same time.
I just need a point in the right direction.
Could do with doing Raptors here, maybe. Yeah. Just want to try and get as much from as possible until I have Lost Whisper. Hopefully Xin Zhao doesn't interpret this as me trying to troll him or anything. I'm just trying to maximize farm. Not trying to take all of his camps, just taking whatever camps are extremely accessible to me while also getting mid lane farm. That sucks. Careful, careful. Okay, we don't follow up. Just get out, get out. I'm gonna shove out another wave here. Or I'd try anyway. If I could remove the wave from the equation, then it makes it harder for them to push. Baron makes that hard for me though. Is there much I can do if I even base though? Maybe I just go for this. At the very least, just to scuttle crab, so the enemies don't get that. Oh, hello. Actually, he's gonna blast one in. I got him. That's actually really nice. Thank you, Kha'Zix. I'm gonna just move out of the way because Draven could ult me. Not bad. I don't know
Your turret has been destroyed.
why he did that, but I'll take it. I literally was just gonna get this. I guess he must have had vision and thought, ooh, this Tristana's an ADC, a squishy, vulnerable ADC. I'm just gonna kill her. But I see he had no Edge of Night. I had Exhaust up. I have ult up. The circumstances were not favorable to him there. Remember, I thought that it was really unlucky that I didn't kill him the previous time this happened. And even if it only happened because I'm a bit weak with the new Navori, you know, I've had so many more items since then. My damage is so much higher. I'm less dependent on Navori being strong to actually have damage to one-shot now. In fact, I even think my exhaust was probably overkill there. But I didn't want to take any risks. Nice one. I shouldn't have probably gone in here. Okay, I'm alive at least. I could do with hitting this ground for lifesteal. Nice. I've actually just gone back to full HP because this ground kept resetting. Definitely made a mistake in going back in though. Cost me my flash. And my ability to go in later on. Because I had the lifesteal instead. Okay, this sucks. Okay, this is huge though. The enemies don't even have an inhib. We actually got the inhib before they did. That's crazy. My fire cannon actually hasn't done much for me this game, by the way. I haven't had much chances to actually poke the ranged champs. This is why I'm generally not as big a fan of it, but potentially I could have found more use for it this game, and maybe I still will.
Bring on the bad guys.
Alright, we're still in this game. Actually, I'm full build now. Now I'll just get a red elixir. Didn't even realize I was this close to full build. Draven is not even full build yet. I'll probably want to sell Static Shiv for something stronger. Maybe Storm Razor makes more sense in this game. Because Static Shiv is overall not really... I think I meant to say Kraken Slayer there. I don't think I said it though. But Kraken Slayer probably... I don't know why I'm listening to these either. Kraken Slayer is not really needed against this comp. I think they're not really all that tanky. I don't really like Storm Razor or Tristana, to be honest, but... it's good with Fire Cannon at least.
Walking tall.
Burn is up in 50 seconds. Oh, I want to tax XP though, even if I want to let Doris get some farm. There we go, I'm level 18.
If it's worth shooting once, it's probably worth shooting a lot.
We can just get this turret too. Now I actually just want to hit these minions, not for lost hits, but just to get my cooldowns back since I used W and Q. Alright, nice. Now I got Q back and W back. Nice. If we kill Driven here, then it's probably GG. Can't do it though. Careful. I nearly have W back up. I can't see. Oh, come on. Oh my god, that was so insanely clunky.
An ally has been slain.
die to Kha'Zix. That sucks. That should have been a game-winning angle, I think. Come on, man. Why are minions faster than champions these days? I'm not gonna take the golems. Trick is up in 55. I could try and choose Kha'Zix for like when he tries to set up in the area, but unfortunately his Edge of Night just makes it impossible because that's gonna be up. Yeah, let's, I think... Actually, we don't even need to do that. I guess Phantom Dancer could also be good here.
Time to fill up my dance card.
We'll settle for this for now. Thing is, those Nooncover items actually kind of fall off later on. With Phantom Dancer, I get a lot of movement speed. It's not necessarily more damage than doing either Kraken Slayer or Phantom Dancer, but I'm also just less reliant on the damage that they provide. Unless their comp was actually really tanky, that I would want Kraken Slayer. Hello. Fuck. I think I just jumped. Okay, he's not exactly dead here, but... Ah, they see me, fuck. Oh, I'm dead. I think. We'll see. I guess Kha'Zix doesn't have his ult. But Jesus, that was so unlucky. I should have blue trinketed for some vision there. Oh, come on. Oh, she's still at ult? Okay, my bad. That was too aggressive. I should have just been happy that they weren't doing Baron. How did she not use ult in that entire team fight, man? Unless it's just backup. Man. Could have like killed her there as well if I actually had vision. I got baited because I initially had vision, but it was only because of Maka being there, so as soon as he left I just lost it, so I was standing there for nothing. Okay, could be worse though. I hope only 3 of them got Baron. Right, because we have 2 Zeal items now, we can also afford to sell boots for something. You can see if we sell boots, we still have 380 movement speed. Is that dependent on Cloud Drake? No. I don't have the gold to do it yet though, so for now we're just gonna refresh my Elixir of Wrath. I'll let them get most of it. Like, my teammates might think I'm trolling them at this point if I take too much farm, but I'm actually really close to being able to, I guess probably either GA or Opportunity would be ideal here. Like, actually super close. I need only 2700 gold for Opportunity. And the reason why I'm saying Opportunity of all things is because it gives 5% movement speed, so it's a really good boost replacement. You always prefer if your boots replacement gives movement speed. It's not obligatory since I have double Zeal here. It keeps my movement speed okay at worst. But ideally I don't want it to be my movement speed okay. I want it to be decent, you know? Movement speed is a really good stat. Alright, how much gold do I need to get Opportunity? I guess, basically 1,000? Or... No, 2,000, sorry. Basically I need 2,000 gold. Or 1,900, I think, actually? Yeah, it should be 1,900. 1,920 more specifically, or 30. Okay, the enemies are not doing much with their Baron. We just need to make sure we're actually defending any waves, by the way. Okay, nice. As you might be thinking, yeah, I'm full build, so I don't need the farm. Like, if I could have the choice of giving this to teammates, but it's like, yeah, I'm actually about 300 gold away from getting an upgrade at the moment, so not as full build as I seem.
Who wears a helmet?
Only if I was actually very far away from my upgrade would I really want to prioritize letting my teammates have all the farm. Okay, we're gonna give this up, unfortunately. I don't know why my team is all there. I could already get my upgrade, but... Okay, we're just gonna have to give this up, that's fine. Just please let me get my item here. My 7th item. There we go. I'm not really truly full build though as well, until I actually have a refreshed elixir as well as my opportunity. In fact, maybe I should have just refreshed my elixir. I'm not sure having an item that isn't boots is better than having boots and elixir. Elixirs are super gold efficient. So I still want to farm until I have an elixir pretty much. Getting really close at least. Anyway, we got 397 movement speed. That is honestly such a nuts amount of movement speed to have without boots. The double zeal setup and replacing boots with opportunity is so good. Alright, I can base for elixir now. Wait, it was way overextended there. Almost bought the wrong elixir there because of my high DPI.
Walking tall.
Careful, guys. We're 4v5. We don't want to fight. Does this guy have a fire cannon? He doesn't. I want to know that before I try and trade autos with him. Or, you know, poke him from outside of his range. Because I'm not trying to trade autos with him. This could be good. Or maybe not. So bullshit, we don't get to clear that ward. Oop. No vision, so awkward. Okay, nice. 475 AD on me, by the way. With 100% crit. 28 lethality. Oh, right, because that's another passive from opportunity, I forgot. 18 permanent, though.
Get in my way.
I'm not sure how much we can do to contest this Elder. Yeah, honestly, trading it for Baron is probably the right call. We're doing this really late, though. Honestly, there's not a chance we can do it at this point, I don't think. Yeah, it's already gone. We fucked up. We should have done that sooner. If we go for the Baron, they're gonna end. If I'm unlucky, Kha'Zix actually has vision. No, okay. Nice. It doesn't have Edge of Night, for whatever reason. Darius will defend this. Ooh, he did it. Okay, get out, get out. Well played, well played. So we did trade it Baron for Elder. We just also... It also cost us Zinzal's life. Hopefully we can defend despite that. We have Baron minions helping with that. Kinda need to get out of there, but nice one. Maybe I can get the Kha'Zix's GA?
Never fall.
Kind of on the wrong side here, to be honest. How much attack speed do I get from this? 20%. Maybe I'll actually sell it for Runan so I can have a lot more DPS. Hang on. Actually, my team can't really back off because then we just give up the inhib. Actually, I completely forgot about this. I haven't thought about it in a while, but I think Runan's is incredibly underrated for late game DPS scenarios because you just have so much DPS from it. Or AoE from it. I'll refresh my elixir just in case. Alright, my wave clear is going to be insane right now, and my my AoE in fights is also going to be insane, because as much as Tristana doesn't have synergy with this, at this point I'm dealing almost 200 damage per bolt, which is crazy high. Okay, nice one. I've removed this Edge of Night. Not bad. Could have been better. I have exhaust up, but I don't think I'm going to be able to kill Syndra there. Her disengage is too strong.
Maybe we should shoot faster.
There's definitely a Kha'Zix in that brush, I think. Yep. Hello, Kha'Zix? What are you doing? Okay, this is GA down. Either, yeah. There could be people there. Hopefully there isn't. Oh, hello. Okay, he was going to die anyway. What the hell was that? Okay, there's 2 dead on the enemies, none on our team. Let's see if we can do something with this. Let's go for it. Ah. Ooh. Now that could be good. It's looking very good. Can't quite kill Driven though. He should be dead, I hope. Yes, perfect. He got way too close. Now if we can kill these guys too. I'm doing a lot of AoE with Runans there. Okay, the Runans did not carry the game, but it was satisfactory enough to win it for sure. Alright, GG. Alright gamers, we are back for another game of Tristana to Diamond. This game playing Tristana Zyra into TF Morgana. So we can rush for the level 2 here. It's double ranged matchup, so not inherently favored to any one side or the other, except for the fact that we don't have deletion. Apparently they do, so that's already a pretty significant advantage to be starting with. We don't want to overpush though. We already know we're going to beat them to level 2. We're already just massively ahead in the race. TF doesn't have, as far as I know, a massive tool to suddenly just start beating us to level 2. So we're just going to take it nice and slow here. I can go on trade with TF there while he's trying to get the level 2. Ow. That's unfortunate. That happened exactly as I hit level 2, so I couldn't jump in. Even without my E, it still would have been worth it, just as long as I had any kind of follow-up from Zyra eventually. Oh, my bad, I wasn't looking at Morgana, I was only looking at TF there. No, man, why? That sucks. Okay. I do see Hakram indeed. We'll go ward here behind us. Nice one. Should go in here. Ah, but there's a Hakram here. Okay. At the very least, I'm able to remove the exhaust with my cleanse, so we can maximize our damage there.
Ooh, I like the look of this, baby.
Nice one. Looking at the enemy comp this game, by the way, we're probably going to want to do Kraken Slayer. Damn, that's a lot of CS gone under turret, which would have been so nice for me if it was frozen, but obviously, Miniwave was like here, my team was like here. Can't really fault Sour for not freezing that. That was a bit unfortunate. If the F wastes his W, then I'm going to immediately jump in. Because I believe Morgana should still be in base. But he's not wasting it, so I don't really have a clear window to go in there. Oh, come on, that's the second cannon missed in a row. My bad.
You don't hurt him if you don't hit him.
We don't have to let this crash into our turret. There's not much incentive to keep this frozen because we don't have our jungler around anyway. But
Where's the action?
if it's not going to cost us any HP to tank that wave, then why not? Maybe eventually this wave will still be frozen by the time Lilia gets bot side. We see Hacker on top lane. Yep, still not exactly frozen for now, but at the very least, very much on our side of the map. And Lilia is around now.
Leave it to me.
Oh, for third cannon in a row, man. What is wrong with me? Or is it just the minions bursting it down ridiculously hard for no reason? I'm not even sure. This is actually costing me so much gold, man. I'm literally like 180 gold down from all these missed cannons. Okay, this should be huge. Oh. Nice one. Such a, like, my opportunity to make up for the cannons, I only get an assist by like 10 gold. At 10 HP, rather. Still, 150 gold is a lot better than nothing. Alright, I'm gonna base here. If Morgana will let me. I'm just gonna go in on her, I guess. Oh my god, I got no attack speed at all. Alright, we're just gonna stay then, for now. We know Hecarim is top side, so we're not actually afraid of anything here. Please. Finally. First cannon of the game lost hit at 7 minutes. Clearly ever's in there. At least it's not my recall being cancelled this time.
Wanna see the fireworks?
There we go.
To try this out.
The downside of doing Kraken Slayer though is we're actually getting 10 less AD than Static Shiv for literally 300 more gold. The stats are a lot worse than Static Shiv, especially relative to the cost.
I got you covered.
An enemy has been slain.
Maybe we should shoot faster.
Okay, I'm not gonna be plating this time, but we do at least get a lot of damage done there. Wow.
I might just drop it.
I think we can go on him. Ooh. Oof. Jesus, okay. I didn't actually mean to remove the sleep from Hakram. Wanted to cancel my auto. I think play worked out anyway. KTF has no gold card available. We're just gonna make sure we can get the Drake though. Hopefully it doesn't cost me the plating, but it's worth it anyway, even if it does. Ooh, Ari's here. Could also do with some heal here. Oh, okay. Come on, my E didn't even go off there. Okay. And I got drowned. Oh my god, not even close, man. I don't even want to see how close that was, though. How much HP did I have? Eight HP. I was at a low of 8 HP. Honestly, that's within calculated territory. That truly wasn't actually close.
I dare you to dare me.
Yeah, fuck it. Let's just do a double longsword. Nice.
Sometimes outnumbered, never outnumbered.
Just wait.
I just need a point in the right direction.
I was going. If you waste gold card on me, then he won't have it for Lilia. Nice one. Oof. I almost could have finished off TF, but I wasn't sure if it was worth the risk. I wasn't sure how long the Zara plant would survive for example.
An enemy has been slain.
Actually, let me have the solo plating. Nice one. I appreciate that. I can probably get this next wave too. That's most of it. I'll take it. Hopefully TF doesn't have ult, because I did not mean to take a turret shot here. I'll just back way off. I think Morgana's gonna... Yep, she's on a journey to cancel bases. Basically right about here then. Too far back for her to cancel. Not unless she was extremely determined.
That looks cool. Bring on the bad guys.
I don't waste W to get more lost hits here. I'm gonna save it in case we can actually find an all-in. I think she should stay because we can easily kill them. I have such an item advantage over RTF right now. I could maybe 1v2, but it's risky. Especially with no vision in that brush. Ah, come on. Needed to get out of that zone as fast as possible. It might have survived anyway, but I didn't want to take that risk. Nice one. But you see how free that... Like, if I can even 1v2 that, then why the fuck is my support basing? You see how insanely selfish that is if she's basing instead of just fucking taking the freest fight of her life just because she can't be bothered? At least I got a double kill and I get solo XP, so like this arguably probably works out for the best. Except for the fact that I had to waste both of my summoners, but... Oh, hello. No! Damn, that sucks. Okay, well, I also would have preserved myself a whole lot of HP if Zara had been there from the start, for example, so it did not work out for the best. Oh well. Yeah, like, if I'm so confident that I can even 1v2, then my support should definitely stay and make it a 2v2. Not base because she's half HP, that's nothing. Who cares if you're half HP? Like, they need to focus me or they lose. Your HP doesn't matter there.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
And I could have played that better. I did some initial damage, then I just needed to dash out of TF's auto range. I kind of forgot that it's AD TF, obviously, so he does a lot more DPS than I was really predicting there. Alright, I'll go bot. Please don't. And yet she does. I think he definitely has vision.
Easy peasy.
Did I see somebody there? I think I might have seen Acromando's golems. I'm not sure though. Oh yeah, I did. Oh my god, what the hell, bro? He might die if I'm lucky, but I don't think so. Yeah, I needed one more auto. Fuck me. That sucks. Can't even buy anything. Terrible death. I suppose I could build a dagger and I'll probably, or a longsword maybe if I want to go Lord Dominic's. Do I need it though? No, I can do Phantom Dancer.
Shut down.
So I'll do dagger. And then hopefully I can just afford quick blades on my next base anyway.
War stories don't write themselves.
Or no TP at least. Oh, okay. She might be dead. Wow. I think I might have crit on the last auto. Otherwise, to be honest, I don't think she would have died if I didn't crit, but I could be wrong. Gala should go bot. Nice.
Faster.
Okay. I need basically 2 waves for Novori.
Might just drop in.
So as little taxing from Lily as possible would be appreciated. Like in this kind of situation, it is like so awful as if as big a power spike as Novori is being delayed by teammates just trying to take my farm. I could actually base for it now and just sell my dagger, but I'd rather not. That could be greedy though. But also, the longer I delay my base, the longer I stick around and like to try and follow up on any plays. Like for example, they could try and collapse on Aatrox right now because Aatrox is really pushed up. So that might require us to go push this turret. Did a lot of damage with that. Nice one. Okay. And we got the turret. Ideally, I should just base. I should. I should have just... My teammates can farm this. I should have just left it for them. Since I got some of my base, I'll just take it. But honestly, it was greedy.
Sometimes outnumbered.
It's dumb to base in that situation and just leave the farm to die to the void. But if your teammates are at least getting it, then it's better than nothing. I really don't want to stay here, though. Hopefully they're fine by themselves. But I think that, like, half our team also just based. It didn't make sense to really place that there. Actually, it needs to be dagger that longsword that I buy here.
Killing spree.
I believe Phantom Dancer only builds out of one dagger now. Yep.
I just need a foot in the right direction.
Oh, I can go for Raptors here. Just maximizing my farm. There's nothing else to do at the mo.
A Vandal Gunner never turns tail, unless it's to taunt you.
More risky, but I can also try and go for the enemy Raptors here. I'll just get the small ones if anything. Ow. Wait, I might be dead here. We'll see. Definitely didn't expect to fall on all in there. Unless they had like full vision of that area, that was kind of risky of them to go for.
Let's get this party started.
For all they knew I was baiting. I think they didn't have vision, or Hacker would have actually ulted in on me. I'm sure that probably is up.
Bring on the bad guys.
Drake is up in 23. We want to try and get mid-prow here if we can. Getting a lot of healing off of this as well is really good. Perfect. Basically back to full HP off of that. Oh. Hello, Zach. First time I see you all game. As the only person for whom it would be worth to build Lord Dominic's before Phantom Dancer. I can shove in another wave here. We don't need to start this immediately. Just make them miss farm for being in position to contest the Drake and not for getting mid lane farm. Team is kind of also moving away from me here, but... In fact, I could keep pushing. Maybe that was the correct move there. Specialize on Tristana, an excellent turret pusher and a really safe ADC to be alone. I think it would have been probably the right call, but it's too late to go now. Are you TPing top? I guess they're not contesting? Or she's trolling, one or the other. Alright, nice one. Oh, there was Hakron. Oh, come on. My auto attack was not meant to cancel his sleep, by the way. It just got... It landing on him was so delayed because of his ult that... Fuck me, whatever. Just one kill. Got her. Huge. Yeah, dude, it was meant to, like, hit him way before the sleep went off, but he delayed it hitting him by ulting away so that the travel time was massively extended. So by the time it finally hit him, it was exactly as the sleep went off. That was so unlucky. Alright, she's dead. What the hell? She needed to focus one person there. Maybe it should have been me. I think I might have died there if she did. Depending on her damage. We could actually do this, potentially. I think so. Fuck me, that's a lot of damage. From just her W. We're going for Lost Whisper next. I could actually already base for it now. Do I want to do that? No. Because Lilia just killed TF and she can now push this, so we need to kind of be in a position of pressure here, I think. We can also just join the Lilia because there's obviously not much to push mid here. We already got that in Heb, so we'll just join up with her. Somebody should get that wave if they can, even if it's just Zyra. Arguably, I actually should have stuck around for that. I didn't realize how nearby it was. Is he trolling, or...? Maybe. Oh. No! My bad. Okay, at least I got her. Fuck me. Got the Morgana appearing out of nowhere. Or that, or maybe I tunnel visioned and didn't notice her. Oh no, yeah. Well, I don't. Was she on the map? But she definitely wasn't on my screen until. Yeah, she was on the map, but she wasn't on my screen until literally I flashed in. So that's unfortunate. Oh well, could be worse. We at least got the Aria, which is incredibly lucky. I think I got a crit. And even that crit must have just barely killed her. 437 crit. And she had 402 HP. Okay, well, so it was 40 damage overkill. Not really that lucky. Only lucky thing was getting a crit. And even that was 60% likely. Still, 60% is not guaranteed enough that you should flash in for it. So we'll count it as lucky. I can go for the enemy red buff here. Can also push bot. Oh, hello. Hit. Just bomb him just in case. Nice one. Okay, why is their entire team here? Jesus, I was thinking Zach would be the only one bot side. Because my team was mostly top side, I think. So I was expecting like the enemies to be in a position to defend against them, not all be bot. I guess they all wanted the red buff. Force her ult. She's maybe dead? I'm not entirely sure. I don't think so, actually. Sad. Ooh, nice one. I think that's Ari TPing, by the way. It is. Well, she has no ult now. Oh, and now they're raced. Except somebody just came back alive. Hi, Crumb. Gonna hit the minions as much as I can for life still. Ah, that's fine. They surrendered. GG. Alright, gamers. We are back for another game of Tristana to Diamond. This game playing Tristana Pike into Varus Janna. I really should have run Cleanse. Sorry, not Cleanse. Halo Blades for this matchup. Since we ideally want to be bursting either one of them down as fast as possible with the Pike engage. But, yeah, no. I didn't really see it in time. So, my bad on that. Thankfully, though, we didn't have to leash and they did, so we're actually going to hit the level 2 first here when we shouldn't have been really able to do that. God bless leashing when it's the enemies doing it.
Winners don't duck.
It's a little bit too pushed, though. Definitely hit that a little bit too fast. In fact, we can actually let this push into us now. Our Evelyn is bot side. Their jungler is presumably going to be top side soon. Or it probably already is top side. So this is actually bad for them if it just keeps pushing into us. We also don't really have much threat from the Pike. If they're that close to the turret. But it's a little bit better for Pike now, aside from the fact that the wave is a bit too big. I'm also going to start pushing back a little bit, because even if they are pushing towards us, I don't want them to push too fast. Gonna bait a little bit there. I know that going for that last hit is bad, but on the other hand, this is really bad for Varus. Oh my god. But this Evelyn also just kind of gridded her path in there. If she flanked, there was no chance they could ever survive. That sucks. Pike also really greeting there. He did not have to lose all of his HP there. That's an absolute disaster. Like, well played from Janna for hitting that Q, but fuck me. I don't have any cooldowns, by the way. We shouldn't fight.
Let's
I have E, but I don't have Q. I definitely don't want to fight. I think I'm kind of fucked here now. Maybe I can just... Do I want to go in or do I want to be out? Ooh. Ah, fuck me. I shouldn't have bothered cleansing. My bad. It's a 1-for-1, so it's not too bad, but... Okay. Is this wave pushing into us now, by any chance? Come on. Thank God. This is probably not pushing into us, though. Probably sucks for me either way, no matter what they do. Well, it's not a disaster, though. Definitely didn't have to waste my
Direction.
cleanse there. That's the main thing. Actually, he has more items than me right now. Or, well, he has a better component. Like, pickaxe is better than double longsword by 5 AD, but I do have refillable on him. What am I building this game, by the way? I think I can probably just do static shiv again.
Walking tall.
An enemy has been slain.
I might just drop it.
This could be really good, actually. And she just wasted her Q. This is huge. Nice one. There's no chance of killing her, but I can at least do some damage. Nice.
Sometimes outnumbered. Never outgunned.
Debatably, probably isn't even worth doing, like, 3 autos for my W. If I could end up dying because I wasted my W, or I may want to use it to go more aggressive at a better time later on.
Easy peasy.
But it's not terrible for sure. We'll just build full burst. So, Varus has exhaust, which we've mentioned as a counter to Tristana, but I also don't really need exhaust for Varus himself, so I'm just running cleanse. And so I'm just going to be able to neutralize his exhaust in fights. So that's pretty nice about this matchup this time around.
I dare yet again. You don't hurt him if you don't hit him.
Hello. What the hell? The fact that they were even posturing to dive me there was ballsy as hell.
Let me get in there.
Might have worked because Pike wasn't around though. Okay, I think Varus is gonna want to base soon. Ever since I based for a double longsword and he got pickaxe. Okay, he's not basing for whatever reason. Ever since then, I've upgraded to Nuke Cover and got another longsword, and all he has is boots. So he's probably either sitting on a lot of gold or can at least get some form of upgrade here. As long as I keep him in lane here with just these components, then I'm kind of at an advantage. Fuck me. It's not the best trade. When is Pike 6, I wonder? Wait, I'm actually... Oh my god, did I die to Scorch? I probably did. Fuck me. And Varus had the assist as well, it's so annoying.
An ally has been slain.
It had been so long since we lost at each other.
A Vandal Gunner never turns tail. Unless it's to taunt you.
That's 150 gold to Varus. Yep, Janna has Scorch. Fuck me. My bad.
Let's get
Oh, why is he
this party
pushing?
started.
Even if he thinks he's only lost hitting, this is clearly not only lost hitting if my wave has ended up so fucking pushed from this. There's a huge difference between lost hitting like 10 HP minions when the last minion shot is also like mid-flight, And lost hitting minions when they're like 90 HP. Oh my god, I'm dead here, I think. Oh. I'll just flash that, make sure I don't get knocked up. Okay, I mean, I guess I get to live, but sucks to lose my flash either way. I can get static shiv. We got auction in the area. I think I should have just based. Well, maybe not. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to jump through here. Varus says ult. Sad, this lane got really derailed.
Get in my way. I dare.
An ally has been slain.
Fuck's sake. Ooh. Should I go in? I don't think so. We could maybe get Varus though. I will need Q up though. Actually, does he have exhaust? Because I would also need exhaust, or to not be exhausted. Oh. Fuck. This might be a mistake now, but we'll see. I didn't get the reset. Fuck. Then I might be dead then. Yeah, I'm dead. Definitely dead. My bad. She's gonna try and ult me into him, which is extremely necessary. So at least her ultimate is on cooldown now, but... Reported, good luck. Dude, he literally failed a hook that would have killed Varus.
Shut down.
Back to the action.
Double kill. Shut down.
Look at this. Boom. One little mistake from him. Like, he literally let go of it too soon. One little mistake from him. Oopsie. You know, I let it go because I'm not a bully. Ah, flashed away as well, so I couldn't get the reset.
Maybe we should shoot fast.
Yep. One simple hook that simply would have killed Varus. And instead of focusing on that, he's like, oh, this Tristana... I mean, I don't know exactly what he's blaming me for, but this Tristana did something. And that's the reason we just lost this lane.
If it's worth shooting once, it's probably
Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah. It's not nice that we keep losing all of our HP to a J4 gank every time we get into lane. Russ doesn't have a full item yet. He's probably has the ability to recall for it already though. Ah, damn. Okay, we can get this, I guess. Nice, huge. Well played.
I just need a point in the right direction.
Didn't turn out to be important, but I made sure not to use my E on Varus, which is a common mistake when it's just such like muscle memory just to press E on the person that you're jumping in on every time you're jumping in as Tristana, but obviously onto Varus, who's gonna die way before there was ever a chance for the bomb to explode. I may as well just not use my bomb. I don't even get an assist from it landing on him, by the way. It has to do damage before it even gets me an assist, so it literally would have done nothing for me there. Important to suppress that habit of just pressing E. If I go pickaxe here... Oh. God, I really hope he doesn't check here.
An ally has been slain.
Nice. There's a world where maybe I kill him, but I doubt I have the burst at the moment, to be honest. But yeah, so I can either go pickaxe here for burst or berserkers for DPS. I'm hoping that maybe there's still a chance for us to actually get some stuff done in this lane. I kind of need Pike with me though, because I definitely don't have the damage to 100 to 0 him
Shut down.
by myself.
Shut down.
But we'll see. He's level up on me currently, so he's extra tanky from that. I'm actually really far from level 9 as well, so it's a huge XP advantage. Most I can maybe do is maybe like ult him under turret, and maybe I'll stand a chance there. Alright, I need to disengage now. Okay, I got a good trade there.
Down.
If I can get into these brushes so he doesn't have vision of me, then maybe I can actually turn it into a kill later on as well. Potentially I could have even gone for a kill there, but... Oop, yep. So I get the advantage by having vision before he does, and of course I lose vision as well. Okay, huge, huge. Jesus. The fucking loss of vision over the wall would have cost me so hard there if I didn't have flash. Thank god I did. Yeah, just making sure that I'm the first one to get into those brushes. Whoever has the advantage of the brush is just going to be able to hit the other person before they can hit them, you know? If we're both out in the open, we both see each other at the same time, I don't get an advantage. If he's in the brush and I'm not, then he gets to hit me before I get to hit him. You know, the first advantage when everybody is that low is huge. So going to those brushes is definitely my utmost priority there. Should have even done it sooner, just occurred to me a bit late.
Let's see if this makes it through the first explosion.
Shut down.
Yeah, nice. I think I really only was able to pull this off because I actually chose to go for that pickaxe instead of berserkers. If this interaction earlier had gone with berserkers instead of pickaxe, I don't out DPS Varus anyway, so I still would have had to ult him back at the same moment. It just would have left him a lot healthier. And then he wouldn't have been as low for me to later on kill him. Can push another wave here.
Where's the action? A Vandal Gunner never turns tail. Unless it's to taunt you.
Oh, we have a Brand top, by the way. This could be good. Double stealth champion onto the Varus. I'm gonna ignore that pink, it's not important right now. Who's TPing? Wait. Nice, I removed his Banshees. Really? Oh, for fuck's sake. Okay, I need to get out of here. I think I'm dead though, sadly. Yeah, there's no way I can actually dodge that. Fuck, my bad.
Enemy has been slain.
Maybe I could have ulted way away.
Double kill.
I just didn't expect so much aggression there. My bad. He only missed one. He missed two abilities. Then I'm like, yeah, so I'm good here. I can fight back. But Akshan just kept walking away. Wei kept going super aggressive, even with no information on the Akshan. Or the Evelyn. Like, it's both Akshan and Evelyn. Both of my stealth champions walked away instead of into them. Well, for all they knew, the stealth champions could be walking into them. That's a bit annoying, to be honest.
Let's get this party started.
Your turret has been destroyed.
Oh, well. To be honest, I wasn't even sure who was TPing in there. I just was greeting for the CS. You know what's really annoying? Luden's removes spell shields, like Edge of Night, but Static Shiv doesn't do the same. Why? Oh, that sucks. Yeah. Nice one. Alright, we can try and go for the Drake now if J4 isn't about to finish it. Oh, he's not even on it. Where the hell is J4 then? Because he hasn't been seen in ages. Figured he was just doing Drake that whole time. The enemy should have been doing the Drake there. I figured the only reason why their entire team wouldn't be on it is if at least one of them was on it, then they were sure that guy was going to finish it. Okay, is he just AFK or what? He's same level as Evelyn, so it seems unlikely. Just doesn't make sense. Just farming his jungle. Respect. Okay, no more Banshees. And I think he just missed his ult. Oop, nice. Okay, my ult was overkill with Pyke also ulting, but would have been able to solo kill him if Pyke didn't ult. Careful, careful. Let's get this turret and leave. from one wave. And maybe I'll follow up Brand. It feels a bit risky though. I have some gold to spend. Berserkers. Like, we just don't really have a whole team there at the moment. Oh my god, but he has so much burst. What the fuck? Nice. That was even before his passive popped. He just killed Brand or J4 even without his passive. I'm gonna mute this guy. Okay, I'm gonna go for this. There's no mid form for me. Also get red buff. I might want to delay it actually until, like, for 15 seconds until the entire team can get it. Is it worth it? I'd have to delay 10 seconds. I don't think so. 10 seconds is a long time, honestly. It's probably more valuable for me to group with my team 10 seconds sooner than wait to give them a red buff. On average, because in hindsight it's probably not going to actually do anything, but just in case I was going to be needed. You never know. Oh, I didn't see Camille. Oh, no, oh, my bad. Fuck me. That sucks. That was pretty bad. Okay. Could be worse. I didn't even touch her, so I didn't get an assist. How annoying is that? At least I'm alive, though. I'll take it. What is Pyke doing, bro? At least try and peel. To be honest, that's probably a good flash.
I just need a point in the right direction.
Close. Whoa! Jesus, they're all trapping for the fucking ADC instead of just starting the fucking Baron, man. Jesus. Alright, I can't risk that again. They're not even starting it, though. What the hell? They are actually just so dumb for trying to kill me instead of just doing Baron. They gave up Baron for what would have been a very minor reward. I think I kind of fucked up here. I'll have to cleanse. Did my Q not go off? I guess it didn't. No farm from me as well. Okay, did somebody flash there? Varus. Okay. Oh, my bad. Okay, 500 damage to Janna for absolutely free. Thank you, Janna. No. We're getting TP'd on. That's probably going to be Camille. Oh. Huge. Just barely didn't get Camille. Maybe I could get Wei? No, oh, fuck me. I'm dead now then. My bad. Fucking fear. Forgot about that. Okay, should I go for Phantom Dancer here? Comp is 3 ranged. 2 melees is probably more than enough to just do Phantom Dancer. I honestly barely got any use out of Far Cannon in the previous game that I did that. Thing is, without Infinity Edge, it's not even that good poke, even when you're at the 100% crit.
Gotta get back.
Ooh, the minion block kind of screwed him there. Nice juke. Ran no ult, but... Oh! Oh, thank god, that was insanely close. Why does fucking G4 have Edge of Night, man? That's 1 Banshees and one Edge of Night. Oh, my bad. Yeah, both of these fucking hard counter me, man. It's so annoying. Oh, hello, J4. Like, you could be doing Drake, man. What is wrong with you?
Easy peasy.
Any minions? I guess not. I think we're gonna have to give up that Drake, so that's fine. That's honestly just their first Drake of the game. I'm gonna try and steal as much of their jungle as I can. These Embers are also part of their jungle, by the way. Or we could cheese... Yeah, we can cheese this guy. Oh. Fox should have been a bit more patient. Oh my god. Wait, oh no, I'm under turret during this. Oh, for fuck's sake. Hui could try and kill me with his W. I need to react fast if he does it. Or, I don't know if it's his W. You know, his snipey thingy. You know what I mean. Is there any honey fruits? Not that I can see. And I want to do Grump and kite it as hard as I can. Oh? Man, that guy is so tanky. Fuck. Banshees. Both the shield and the Omar. And also fucking Zeraf's Embrace.
A Vandal Gunner never turns tail. Unless it's to talk.
Okay, she's about to do red. I'll help her over the wall a little bit, but I mainly want to go for Raptors. I'm just trying to get as much farm as I can until I got Phantom Lancer. That sucks. I think Camille knows I'm around, or maybe she's just trying to cheese whoever shows up, but whoa, that guy's fast. Jesus. Fuck me, I didn't see him. Fuck, my bad, my bad. Nice, at least Evelyn lives. Was there any sign of him? Nope. I couldn't possibly have known. That sucks. We even had vision of Janna in the area, so like it feels like we have vision in that place even though we don't. Unless J4 was literally here the entire time, but I think he just walked in through that fake vision we had from Janna. Anyway, nice one, guys. Oh, I should probably say Varus is also a Smurf. Probably not a master Smurf, but definitely it's a harder game than should be in plat. Okay, this Banshee's gone. Even the Omar from it, though, is kind of annoying for me, because my ult burst is a lot of my burst. So is my static shiv, actually. Well, not as huge as my ultimate, but it's part of my burst. I'd rather it not be reduced. I'll go for the Scuttle Crab here.
Orders are more like guidelines, really.
What should I get next? Maybe Lord Dominic's? They are not building much armor yet, but I imagine they will eventually. Okay, huge, well played. I feel like Baron is risky though. Hello. Just gonna shove in the wave. Oh my god. That's their entire team. And he has fucking Edge of Night, so I have no fucking way of vaulting him away if he engages on me. I think he literally built Edge of Night because I'm Tristana and he knows that it ruins my ult for him to build that. How the fuck did he just die so fast there though? What? Got cleanse up? Ah, but I can't reach him. He's sped up. Okay, let's just do Baron now. It's easily doable now. J4 is dead. It's no longer a coin flip. Technically, Varus has a chance to steal. Don't know about Hui. Nice one. Let's try it. Remember, I've got Lens if I want to get rid of his fucking fear. Okay, I think I'm fine here. Ah, that could have been so much cleaner though. Can't believe Hui survives for that long. Like, why is he so tanky, bro? You know what? Actually, if nothing else, Lord Dominic's will be nice for the Giant Slayer passive. Even if I don't need the armor pen, the fucking Giant Slayer passive will come in clutch, I think. They have so much HP. Nice one. Try and get her too, maybe? Okay, we'll back off. I don't want to chase her alone for too long. Would be so good if he'd remove the edge of night. I'm actually insanely close to Lord Dominic's, by the way. It might be worth to just... Nice, we got Infernal Soul. To just keep farming until I've got that, instead of basing now. It's somewhat greedy because I have so much gold to spend, but... Plus, it's not entirely up to me how fast I can get this gold. I have teammates who also want to farm. But especially for not fighting, then it's super good. Just stay for it. There's a wave coming in here. This should be enough, so long as I don't die for this. Nice one. Okay, I want a base now. He's dead. Okay, cool.
Just drop in.
Can go for the red buff. Could be picking up these embers, my bad. I should have called them smolders. So then you could pick up the smolders and smolder.
Never outgunned.
Granted, that's probably not the proper use of smolder, but it's just barely related enough. And I just can't make a plan at J4 because of God Edge of Night. I couldn't use my E on him. Okay. Wow, I did 12 damage with my LDR there. Fucking popped off. A 1,000 damage to Janna with that, by the way. Oh, I was about to go away too. GG. Alright gamers, we are back for another game of Tristana at the Diamond. This game playing Tristana Maokai into Smolder Hui. Gonna be running Halo Blades this game because the enemy lane is very squishy. In fact, the entire enemy comp is squishy. Since they are actually running 3 assassins. For that reason, I probably actually should have been running Exhaust here, not Cleanse. Cleanse is good for the matchup. Very good for the matchup, in fact, because Sway, I think, always pretty much has a fear available to disengage from me whenever I go in. But it really would be nice to have Exhaust against 3 assassins as well. Oh well. So late game, we might be in for a tough time, but we'll see. Fuck, how did I not get that? Malkar should be playing around these brushes, by the way, so Hui just doesn't have, or the enemy bot lane in general just doesn't have vision of him permanently. Because it's really hard for him to walk up and find an engage here. The closer he gets, the more vulnerable he is to Hui poke. If he's at least out of vision while he's walking up, then that's something, you know? What is that thing you just conjured? What? What are those two, like, three floating things, like Nami E?
Never outgunned.
I've never noticed that on Hue before.
Easy peasy.
We're pretty sure Kha'Zix is topside, but we're gonna ward anyway. If we could find an engager, that would be sweet. Just go on Smolder as well. Smolder's kind of out of position here. Ah, okay, that's kind of lame. I did actually just find it though. I think I cleansed that in time, so perfect. Nice one. I can go back in once my abilities are back on cooldown. Wait, holy shit, he's doing a lot of damage to Maka. What the fuck? Nope. Come on, come on. Okay, I mean, that's kind of sad, but I mean, at least I still got the kill, and it didn't cost me my flash. Damn, that Smolder did a lot more DPS to Maokai than I was expecting. I guess because... I don't know how I'm so allergic to getting cannons on this video. I guess it's because he was ghosting, so every time that I thought Smolder was out of range, he just kept getting back into range. I didn't really realize he was ghosting. Hello, Hue. He literally cast that exactly as I blinked, by the way. You guys, you know, you can think I'm lying if you want. Literally, I blinked the moment that appeared on my screen. It's so crazy, actually. What if I go on Hue again? Okay. Ow. That hurt. But I'm recalling anyway, so that doesn't matter. That was just Hue plain being massively out of position. Hue might try and cancel my base with his, you know, long-range Swain thingy. So I'm going to want to base it on an unpredictable spot here.
Is this blast proof?
Absolutely going for static shove rush here. We do not need Kraken Slayer. Stormwizard would be okay, but I just don't find it as good as Static Shove. The extra attack speed on Static Shove is actually quite nice. Helps you stack the bomb better, a lot more effectively than the movement speed from Stormwizard does. Oh, why is Maka over there? Okay, we gotta acknowledge that he's over there though and just play defensively. Oh, were those three things that Hue had before? Is that just like a timer of when his... like, his ability to cost something is... I don't know.
Here comes the boo.
Okay. We got all the farm. I got a lot of solo XP here. I've actually got a massive XP lead over Smolder and Hue now. Just gonna go place a ward. Hue still has a pink ward, by the way, so... he might try and go clear it now. Let's try and go on Smolder here. Okay, Hue didn't even try and fear me, or what? Ah. Jesus, that's a lot of damage. I could maybe one-shot Smolder, but ideally I would like to have my cleanse up. Because then if they exhaust me or fear me, then I can get rid of that. Hue is probably going to be the more vulnerable one, though. So maybe I'll just go on Hue, even though Smolder would be more valuable to kill. I'll just get his cannon first.
Don't write them.
Alright, I'm going for it. Okay, he's dead. Hardly needed to cleanse, to be honest, but... okay. He needed to exhaust just to have a chance at surviving there. Because it would have been hard to cleanse the exhaust in time to make my ultimate keep full damage. Easy for my bomb, but... yeah, he didn't think he needed it, I guess. Which was a mistake.
A vandal gunner never turns.
I'm gonna see if I can get another plating here. I'm not too bothered about the next wave, but actually... I'm going for this plating, maybe I should have gone for the next wave. In which case I may as well have saved my E until the wave was actually here, but it will.
They joined the wrong.
Swear to God, every time Hui misses that, it's just by the skin of his teeth. Not just this way, Hui in general. Like, it costs so fast compared to Swain W.
Makes it through the first explosion.
Yeah, we're just gonna build more longswords. I'm gonna maximize my burst here. Nice one. So, team seems to be doing okay so far. Akali maybe a little bit on the stronger side right now. Well, her CS is okay, but I mean, nobody on the enemy team is really fed at the moment. My team seems to be doing okay. Which is good. If none of their assassins get fed, then this game should not be that hard. But since there's 3 assassins, there's a lot of chances for at least one to get fed. Is the concern here.
Shooting one is probably worth shooting.
Ow. I see Kha'Zix bot side. He might be trying to run over to me. No, I wasn't looking at Smolder. I was looking at the map. Alright, I'm backing off.
Let me get in there.
Ooh, okay. I'll try and see if I can sneak into a brush. Like, Smolder should be keeping an eye on me, though. But he's not. He might be basing. Yeah, he's probably good Essence Reaver. Essence Reaver's cheap as hell. Oh, no. He's actually still here. Fair enough. No, I'm backing off, actually. But maybe we can engage. I don't really want to base. Okay, so they don't know we're here. Now they do. Alright, fuck it. I'll just shove in base. Can't get a good base. Okay, no way he aims it here. He would aim it here. If he even correctly guesses what brush I'm in. This is... Oh, it's not a kill wave. Shit. Then it's not as good a base as I was about to brag about. But it's an okay base, because it should get here, again, pretty fast. Yeah, just skipping boots like this, because we're playing an ADC with such a long dash, movement speed is not that important for lane phase, so if we want to prioritize burst, and we don't care at all about the DPS of Berserkers, then we can absolutely just keep on skipping boots of speed over and over. Like, how is he still in lane, bro? What the fuck? Even the Smolder, like, why are you not basing, bro? What? He surely has enough gold for Essence Reaver, right? Like I said, it's cheap as hell.
An enemy has been slain.
Got him. Unfortunately, I am probably dead. Which I probably didn't need to flash, but I thought I was being hit by something there. I think it was just way passive, though. Okay, cool. Wasn't sure if maybe it would be a little bit too greedy to walk up like that, but it felt like Hui probably didn't have anything up. Yeah, do you see that fucking burst onto Smolder, though? That was completely absurd. There's the power of skipping all attack speed, skipping all boots. Just pure AD over and over and over and over on every single base. In fact, it was really overkill there. I almost killed him even without ulting. I think literally I could have just done an auto instead of my ult and it would have killed him. I wasted my Q attack speed is the main problem here. Oh my god, I actually lived. Holy fuck. Is Kha'Zix there? Yes. Wow, and Kha'Zix is almost dead. Jesus. Okay, I really should not have won that, but it worked. This is actually completely absurd. I think even myself I've been underrating over the years, just not buying boots at all on Tristana. Until much later on, obviously. You do need it for like navigating the map, but it's by far the least important ADC to have movement speed on in the early game. Later on, it would be Misfortune, because Misfortune actually can navigate across the map with her W passive. But in terms of like short-term distance, you know, from one turret to another is basically all you need in a lane. The Tristana's W is just by far the best. It just covers so much distance compared to other ADCs. He's probably about to face check here. Soon. Or actually, shit, he might have vision. Because he threw that like as if defensively, you know? Yeah, they were fighting here actually. He definitely has vision. I'd love to help. I'm just gonna ping them back though. Just let them know that I'm not coming. Because this is a really big wave to give up for what potentially might be like no involvement at all in the fight if it ends before I get there.
You don't hurt 'em if you don't hit 'em.
Yep, which it did. Nice. No drawback to my team though.
I might just
Should be able to do this. Yeah, this is especially valuable with Hail of Blades because Hail of Blades just makes it so easy to park your bomb. With lethal tempo, like, you know, attack speed is sort of incentivized because it helps you stack lethal tempo faster.
there yet a dig.
And because it starts off at low stacks, it doesn't help you much in getting your bomb. But with Hail of Blades, yeah, you just get so much burst from the setup. Ooh. Couldn't you have ulted the turret there? Or sorry, Q'd, autoed the turret to Q Smolder? I think he could have, but I'm no Zac player. We can try and kill Neferi. Yeah, good luck hitting her with a skill shot. That champion's like hard counter skill shots, man. Neferi into Ezreal on any lane is like one of the hardest counters in the game, actually.
Wanna see the fireworks?
Oh. Well, that's an Akali. Got her. Did Akali overuse Shroud? I don't even know. Let me have it. No. That actually hit me. I thought I dodged it. What if I do shield bow here to counter how bursty their team is? I think I might do that.
Try this out. A Vandal gunner never turns tail. Unless
Faster I start clearing this wave, the faster I can rotate to that fight. So we'll want a W over. I get the reset from 9 over Ori anyway. Good. It's so much funnier to leave him on 10 HP than actually kill him straight up. Imagine how depressed he was knowing that there was no chance he was gonna survive that bomb on 10 HP. I'm such a mean person. Would have been awkward if he had stopwatch, but thank god they removed that, or at least moved this effect to a much less accessible option. I love Akali. One more auto, he might be dead. Close. Oh, I did get him. Nice one. Okay, well, in hindsight, I'm pretty sure the cleanse has worked out a whole lot better than exhaust. I just wasn't expecting to snowball this hard off of the cleanse. Definitely helped me a lot in getting to this point. Alright, I can just base and get Chilbo.
I'm gonna need the extended warranty. Winners don't die.
Maybe I can kill him? What? I think that was a huge coincidence. I don't think he did that on purpose. Nice. Wait, is that... Did I just see Kha'Zix stealth? No, I didn't. I wasn't sure. I saw some effect here, but it was probably some Hui thing.
Team has destroyed a turret.
Yeah, I think he did that fucking claw thing, displacement thing for wave clear exactly as I was passing through it. That was kind of funny. Funny timing. I find it funnier since it didn't actually cost me the kill. I would be a lot more annoyed if it did.
Winners are more like
Nice one. Next item can be Phantom Dancer.
I just need a point in the right direction.
Wow, that's on us. Really low cooldown. My bad, I didn't realize we were engaging.
An enemy has been slain.
Sometimes
I feel
outnumbered.
like I was just auto attacking for like 5 seconds straight. Oh, it's a Kali. Thank god I didn't get hit by that. Oh, hello. That guy just stealthed, I think. Was that his ult? That was really long ranged.
Easy peasy. Let's get this party started.
Just gonna shove this wave in base for Zeal. What's the next objective? There's Baron now, but I'm not sure we can take that, but we can take Drake in like 3 minutes. It's not worth selling Doran's Blade. Not yet.
You don't hurt him if you don't hit him.
Ah.
Has destroyed a turret.
If only she actually face checked me and didn't see Makai first. Kali no E. Drake up in 155. I can probably base for Phantom Dancer. Jesus. Or do I want to help Ari here? Because we could potentially get this turret as well.
Feel this.
We should probably do that. Oop. Really?
An ally
Okay, well, no ult at least. Alright, I'm out of here. Careful, Ori.
Time to fill up my dance card.
Yeah, sure. Let go of the quick cloak. Or let go of the Durance Blade for quick cloak. I could do, straight into Runeans, just so I can I can make sure that I can transition from Berserkers into Opportunity as quickly as possible. Oh, hello. What the fuck? I might be dead here, actually. We'll see. Oh, okay, she's not gonna go in. She didn't have ult, to be fair. She has no shred now, and I have my cooldowns back. Oh my god. Hello, you weren't meant to be here. My bad. Ah, that would have been such a great play if it was 1v2, though. Okay, that's not too bad. I did give over a huge shutdown, so it's still not really worth it, probably, but... I mean, if they get inhib, then it's okay. Could hopefully be doable. Oh, she's getting stumped. What the fuck? She got so outplayed there. But... it still leads to a positive outcome despite getting outplayed. Oh man, and Runeans is so good into Nefiri as well. Completely annihilates her pack as well. But yeah, this, as 6th item, this is definitely not the best item I could do.
Up and at 'em.
But it's just gonna lead to a better 7 item power spike when I end up selling Berserkers. And I'm so ahead that I don't think I need to worry too much about getting the most power possible for my 6th item. I can't actually, like, think far enough ahead because I'm just that ahead, you know? That was a misclick. Just gonna farm some camps on the way to the fight.
Killing spree. An enemy
I'll just take the Drake, actually.
double kill. Aced.
Yeah, my attack speed is gonna be definitely super overkill, though, for a brief period. I already have 2.5 attack speed when I have my infinite uptime queue up anyway. Already. And then I'm gonna get even more attack speed from the Runeans.
Your team has destroyed an inhibitor.
But then I'll sell Berserkers and then suddenly it'll stop being overkill. Plus I'll also eventually want to swap out Static Shift too. For something that doesn't give a attack speed probably. Alright, nice one guys. I should have jumped over for that. I think I'm fine to jump through.
Bring on the blood.
Okay. Nice one. 869 damage to Smolder from that. Oop. Keeping me on my toes.
If it's worth shooting
Appreciate it.
once, it's probably worth shooting a lot.
Ooh, she could be an issue.
Double kill.
Should be able to kill her. No! Oh, okay. I almost could have saved them just by CSing her slightly sooner. I've got so much move speed, by the way. Those of you who are doubters of how useful Zeal items actually are. If I kill a Kali here, it's only because of my Zeal items. If. Big if. Fucking hell, where is she? There we go. She was literally faster than me. Oh, for fuck's sake. I have to go in this brush as well. How dumb is this? Because she could literally be in the brush if I don't. It's so dumb, bro. She should have been dead so long ago if her champion wasn't so dumb and that and that area wasn't so beneficial for stalling. Fucking hell. At least she's dead now. Yeah. I had 3 more move speed than her. God bless Zeal. Kha'Zix has Edge of Night. Okay, now he doesn't. Smolder is 125. He's got decent poke. Oh, ooh. We're good. Wow, this has been a crazy game. Alright, GG.
A summoner has disconnected. Victory!
Alright, gamers, we are back for another game of Tristana, the diamond, not Kaisa. This game playing Tristana Lux and two of their Spike.
I might just
Should be beating them to level 2 here since we didn't have to leash. God bless you, Fiddlesticks. I already know I'm beating them to level 2 anyway, so instead of just racing for it there, I can just turn on Pike instead, and we know we don't lose the race anyway. The advantage of leashing is not only do you get to hit level 2 first, but if the enemies even try and compete with you, they're going to be putting themselves in a position where you can just hit them, because you're not bothered about trying to race them because you know you've already won anyway. You just get that free damage.
easy peasy.
Pike is probably looking for a hook there.
Let me get in there.
Nice sidestep. Clean. Actually consumed a potion though, assuming there was going to be a fight there. Didn't mean to take a turret shot, my bad. We'll just get on the other side of Pike. Nice one. No! Couldn't juke it because I hadn't landed in time. At least we got Fiddlesticks around. What the hell was this clear that he's actually bot side? What the hell? Try and leave the wave, I think? Oh, damn it.
Do you sell earplugs too?
Maybe I'm wrong though, but nah, there's no way that should have been the best call. Should have been to leave it there for sure. I don't think she even crashes this in time, which would be an absolute fucking disaster compared to what it could have been. Yeah, look, she just created a freeze for them. Thank you very much, Lux. Could have had a freeze for me instead of we have a freeze for them. That is absolute donkey poop. Oh well. It just means that I'm not going to get any farm for the next 30 seconds while Lux gets into lane because I'm going to be 1v2 in a pushed lane. It's not a big deal. It just means that I might die even if I just try and get XP.
Wanna see the fireworks?
I'm not missing out on too much for now, at least. Hopefully this cannon doesn't die. I'm a bit lucky if it doesn't actually die until it's under turret. I'm gonna go place a ward. Pike is doing a terrible job of pressuring, by the way. He's not even trying to catch me out while I try and catch the 6B.
Don't hurt him if you don't hit him.
Nice, got a cannon.
An ally has been slain. An enemy has been slain.
Nice, not bad. And I got a lot of solo XP. I might still be behind in XP overall just because of how much I missed out on.
Sometimes
And how much Varus got from the Lux push, but at least I'm a little bit more caught up now. Didn't quite catch when they hit level 4. Could be I'm actually ahead.
who wears a helmet?
Okay, Pike is roaming. We should walk forwards. and stop loss like pushing so hard that it makes it safer for him to farm.
An ally has been slain.
He's gonna start wanting to charge his Q now. So if I go in at that point, please tell me the cannon dies. That is so dumb if it doesn't. Okay, thank God. Yeah, perfect. No cannon for him. So at least that's something. Ideally, we should dive here, but I don't have cooldowns for another 5 seconds is the awkward thing. Ah, I know he's leveled up as well. Lux, careful. The hell? That was weird. Oh my god, wait, I literally even took the full damage there because the minion sidestepped the Q.
Powder won't fix.
What the fuck, that's fucked up.
Ally has been slain.
Ideally would have a Lux like flash Q or something. She just keeps missing every single Q she does go for though. This is annoying. This is our window to punish Vera since she can't hit anything. I think I might need to base. Literally, if Pyke arrives back into lane here, I'm gonna die. Like, literally, he's just winning 1v2 at the moment. I'm completely arranged by him. Yeah, Pyke is here. I'm completely arranged by him and Lux doesn't hit anything. I'm dead. Sucks. We had like 2 minutes straight to kill fucking Varus, man. All she had to do was hit 1 Q. And she, like, the thing is, obviously, if you just can't aim properly, you know, fair enough. I can't ask you to, like play mechanically better than you are. You can only play at your own level. But man, just walk up, like get close. Stop throwing max range Qs only. You can try and go for easier Qs. She just didn't play aggressive enough.
Let's get this party started.
Anyway, I find it funny how basically both me and Varus have been 1v2 at 2 different points now. And in both times, the ADC that was 1v2 was the one at the advantage because they weren't getting punished and they were just getting free solo XP. Except then it's been much better for Varus than it was for me because he actually got fucking 2 kills, or well, 1 kill from being 1v2. Whereas I just got a bunch of solo XP. He got a bunch of solo XP and ended up getting a kill from it as well, which is fucking dumb.
If it's worth shooting once, it's probably worth shooting a lot.
Just making sure I get this plating. Perfect.
Shut down. An ally has been slain.
Do I want to roam on Fizz here? Ah, he's dead. Nice one. Pyke dead too. It's a Hello Blades Varus actually. He's gonna have a lot of burst. If he misses his ult on me or something though, that could be a really good window to all in. If he ults me and he does hit me, he's leveled up so I can't fight anymore. At least not until my level up. Oh. Could also be warding here though. Like, I actually can't approach it until I see Varus and now it's too late. So there was nothing I could do there, so you have to... You see how it was the Fiddlesticks that needed to leave there? Because the last thing I saw was Varus headed towards this area. I can't face check that. And then by the time I see that he's on Fiddlesticks and not on me, then it's by far too late for me to join that as well. Anyway, why is Lux trolling? She's been gone from bot lane for a long time. I think that's intentional. And I don't think that's her tryharding. Well, that's an insanely greedy path. I think she's probably about to die. Yeah.
An ally has been slain.
I wonder if the Varus is scripting though, maybe.
Killing spree.
Yeah, what do you want me to do, man?
Enemy killing spree.
I think I might need to back off here, though. There's a chance they could dive me 1v2, I'm not sure. They both have ults now, it's not like before. But I also have my ult, and I have my W. I imagine Varus probably still has ult. Pyke at least doesn't have ult now. If they ignore me again, I can maybe get Varus low enough to kill. Nice. Maybe I'm scripting. But now I don't have Halo Blades for Varus is the really dumb thing about this. Like, it probably doesn't... Like, it benefits me less to just punish Pyke for that than it would to go straight on Varus, but I couldn't just walk past the Pyke and go straight onto Varus. As long as Pyke is willing to tank my damage there, and then it just removes my window to actually attack Varus. Pyke could be recalling in the brush, or he could be sticking around to cheese, I don't know. But I can't risk going on Varus. Not yet, anyway. Oh, he's got the fucking plating already, fuck. I should have been better about punishing him for that. I'm so greedy here, though. At least I live, I guess? Barely. I mean, they're both low, so this is, like, really good for a 1v2. But is anybody gonna punish this? Probably not. I need to base or I'm gonna die. This is my reward for outplaying.
Wanna see the fire?
I needed to be happy that I got a good trade there onto the Varus, and then just backed out. Trying to, like, going on him was pointless because I knew I couldn't quite kill. I didn't have the damage. Don't know why I did it, just completely out of tilt, I guess. Can't actually afford anything except 2 300 gold items here, so I'll just do Boots and Dagger.
Hurt 'em if you don't hit 'em.
An ally has been slain.
That was Lux's first death of the game, that's crazy. Her only death is complete just running it down. Why would she, like, why was she tilted if that was her only death? Her only death was literally being tilted. What?
Bring on the bad guys.
Actually, I shouldn't have wasted my Q. Ah, mini block. Wait, but they have vision there. Oh, now they don't. We gotta go for it. Okay, I got a huge shutdown. Oh! Dude, I didn't notice the fucking root. I might be dead, we'll see. Yeah, probably. That sucks. Just the small window where I was rooted without realizing it cost me my life there. I thought I could just W out. Took me a while to see that I wasn't just able to W. And then I realized, oh, because I'm rooted. This could be something though. I hit him, so I should get an assist. Nice, huge. Ooh, nice. Lux is there. Come on. Nice. Let's see if Brand survives long enough to actually use any more cooldowns. No? That's fine so long as... Oh. Nice. I think here she missed her E though, right? And I need to go mid. Fuck, and it's so low that he's gonna get this turret. My bad for not realizing sooner. I think he might be another Smurf though, at the very least, this Varus. Probably not. I doubt he's scripting. He seems very clean mechanically in general. He outranges me, I think. No, actually he barely doesn't. If I get rooted here, then it should be fine. Oh my god, he does so much damage though, what the fuck. Halo Blades, I guess. Actually, it is kind of like it is really hard to duel Varus if he's like already in the process of farming, because it's a huge difference dueling Varus when he's got like 1.5 item, 2.5 items basically because of Berserkers, and he's got his passive amplifying all that attack speed compared to if he's not farming, and you're coming at him when he doesn't have his passive up. His passive is so strong in this mid game stage, where he's getting so much fucking amplification because he's built so much attack speed.
Orders are more like guidelines, really.
Let's see if I can see how much attack speed he had. 1.98. That is more attack speed than I will have until like... Oh, what the fuck? More attack speed than I will have until like fucking 28 minutes.
Walking tall.
An ally has been slain.
Let's get this party started.
Hopefully that turret dies. It's fine if it doesn't. But it would have been nice.
I just need a point in the right direction.
I should be able to get it now. Hopefully my team doesn't fight, never mind. If Volibear is here, then maybe not, or maybe yes.
Shut down.
If it's worth shooting once, it's probably worth shooting a lot.
Bro, I just can't get it. He's willing to sacrifice half his HP bar. What am I meant to do? Sucks. I need to mute everybody. I don't know. I think everybody's pinging. Ooh. Should I jump? Yeah. Nice one. Okay, that's something. Turns out when you sacrifice half your HP bar to protect the 5 HP turret, sometimes there can be consequences for that. Sometimes it's better not to be half HP. We're doing alright. Even though we lost lane pretty hard, I'm actually doing okay for farm. It's just versus KDA is a little bit better, but he's not like that fed or anything, so we should be fine. He's gonna Halo Blades as well, so I probably scale a little bit better than him, but only really, like, I would say past 30 minutes. When my range really comes into fruition. He does more damage than me throughout most of this game. How much do I need for Navori? I'm still quite a bit away, about 600 gold off.
Easy peasy.
They really want to save that turret. You know, the funniest thing is, it would be better for them to, like, sure, zone me off of the wave, but then let the minions kill that turret, because that way nobody gets the 250 local gold.
Let me get in there.
They're trying way too hard to also keep it alive by tanking the minions and everything, when, like, this is fake protection at this point. That turret is down. It is basically down. That just serves no purpose for you. Deny me the gold, sure, but... Oh. There goes all my farm.
Boomer says,
Ooh, that was clean. Ooh. Ooh, I should have just ulted Fizz. I think he would have died. Maybe he still dies. I stopped paying attention to the pike. Fuck me. My bad. Okay. Well, that's actually super worth. But see, now, eventually, or I hope eventually, fucking Teemo's here, of course he is. But at least that means Teemo's leaving top lane undefended. But they're trying so hard to defend it for so long. The moment we get to that turret, it is finally down. Would have been so much better to make sure that it just dies without giving gold to anybody, compared to just protecting it to the point where the enemies can actually, you know, the enemies in this case being us, to the point where we can just get the local gold. This turret is doing nothing for them while it's alive.
Team has destroyed a turret. Enemy killing spree.
I'm just gonna get this wave and then I'm just gonna base. Or, oh, we can kill Teemo actually. Actually, we can't. He's really tanky, what the fuck? I could have used Cleanse to try and finish him off, but Volibear is here as well, so I don't want to try too hard. Alright, I need the base. Nice one, guys. I think I'll do Bloodthirster. It feels right here. Like, the Teemo shrooms are going to be a lot of poke, basically. I think I could do with some sustain for that. Nice FPS drop. Unideal, they're going to get another Drake there. But... Hello, Teemo. I still have Cleanse in case I want to kill him. Need to stand away from the minions because he probably placed a shroom. I guess not. I don't know why.
Destroyed a turret.
He's on a honey fruit. Ooh, if Fluxa just hit that. I think he's dead now though. He's slowed too hard by Brand. Ah, no, I can't finish him. Lux, don't walk into it. Okay, let's go back mid. We could also build shield bow if we want more like 1v1 power against the Varus and more survivability against the Fizz. I dislike shield bow against Pyke though, because if Pyke is around with ult up, he can just ult you through the whole shield and make it completely useless. but it's not like guaranteed to happen every single time your shield is up. In fact, it's probably like not that likely. But it's real annoying when it does happen. For fuck's sake. I need to actually get a red trinket as well to deal with that. We'll base, get red trinket, vamp scepter, and crickle probably. Yeah. Nice.
Where's a helmet?
Maybe I could also do... maybe, King of Grookern? I don't know if I can really get away with doing that in this game. Because one of our champions is, or one of our teammates is a tank this game. So we don't necessarily have an excess of damage on the comp. Oh. Keep missing the one with a bomb on it. Okay. Room there.
An ally has been slain.
What? Oh my god. Another one. I might actually die to only shrooms if there's more. Which would be absurd. I am literally 20% HP from shrooms. It has all been shrooms. All of it. I don't know how Riot thinks this playstyle is healthy. Listen, after I got red trinket, and my red trinket only revealed the useless ones. The ones that weren't going to get me anyway. Brand will go for the mid lane farm, I'll go for the red buff, I guess. Fiddlesticks can go for the bot lane farm. Oh, I just wasted W red as this is going on. Nah, there's nothing to do there, sadly. But then, I potentially could have done something if I hadn't just immediately jumped in exactly as it started, but... yeah, I did, so... oh, this could be very good, though. I just lost vision, I'm so sad, man. Fuck. Ah, I mistimed it. He did an auto first. Why did I flash? What a waste. But that's so tragic, man. If I just not fucking... if I just actually QSS'd or cleansed the Teemo Shroom properly, Teemo Blind properly, that would have been so good. But anyway, I think I need some form of a Mar here for sure. Maybe, I guess... Maw. Yeah, I don't think I can really go for a full tank item in a comp like this. I could be wrong. I mean, we do have 3 mages, but that's all the more reason why we need actual physical damage, I think. So I can't afford to go a full tank item. But I do at least need some Amar here. It's going to be really good for the Teemo Shrooms and even for Fizz as well. Yeah, I got bettered by the Teemo doing auto Q instead of just immediately Q, which didn't make sense to me. Like, I don't think it actually made sense unless he was intentionally trying to bait my cleanse with that, because auto Q is, like, sure, a, like, DPS efficient thing to do if you're fighting back. I think he just wanted to run away, though. Like, he never stood a chance of killing me there. But maybe he didn't... like, the fucked up thing is, like, he doesn't necessarily know that I had cleanse up. So maybe he thought, oh, I can blind him and kill him. So in that case, it would make sense that he would just maximize DPS by doing auto Q there. I just misplayed. I needed to be more patient and wait for the actual Q animation and be sure that what I was cleansing was actually his Q. That's half my HP gone.
I might just drop in.
Ideally, we really want to make sure they don't get another free Drake, by the way. That's soul for them. Now I'm back to full HP. This is why Bloodthirster is so important here. Unfortunately, my team is just not in position even though we killed someone, so we're just gonna give them a free soul, I guess.
Easy peasy.
No shrooms found. Let's try camping here. Ooh.
An ally has been slain.
There's a warden here, so we don't need to actually stand in there. If they're gonna, like, check with a Varus Q, for example, to hear us for a sound, This is obviously the first place they're gonna check. What the fuck? What the hell? I guess they had vision there, but Varus also checked it with a Z for some reason, and Volibear. Oh, no, 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 I was distracted, my bad. I was literally distracted by the fucking Volibear smiting my cannon. What the fuck was that about? I could have easily just jumped away. Did Varus at least flash for that or something? I don't think he did. He's just really fast because of the Cloud Soul. Teemo at least had 502 movement speed. That might have been because he might have just placed a shroom or something now. Ah, sad game, man. Jesus. No, I need to auto-attack actual minions for sustain without having to go all the way into the fountain. Here we go. Let me guess, no shrooms found. Oh, I just saw one being placed at least. Which is something. He's probably in there. There's nothing I can do about it though. I could maybe 1v1 him if he does reveal himself. I just can't check the brush. There's definitely gonna be shrooms in there if he is in there. What the fuck? He's not even there. Where the fuck? What? Where would he go? Like, he didn't even place a shroom. Oh, here he is. Don't even need to use ult. Perfect. Okay, I guess he was trying to be less predictable. Fair enough. It just didn't make sense in my head that he wouldn't try to make a cheesy play there. Still, a shroom in that brush feels like a no-brainer.
You don't hurt him if you don't hit him.
Anyway, nice one, guys. We did something good. Could be people coming for me, honestly, but... Can just kill that. I could actually probably kill Varus. Maybe not now that he's regained so much HP there. I'm gonna go on him. Oh my god, he does so much burst though. But if we had Brand actually following up. For some reason he didn't think I would go for that, even though I was clearly going for it. That sucks. Oh fucking hell, what was his attack speed there? 2.5 for what? Why does that last so long, man? He finished killing minions at like 23 seconds into this replay. And I jump on him. It lasted all the way up until I died at fucking 30 seconds. Like, what? That's minimum seconds of uptime. That's insane. Completely ridiculous. Anyway, I was right. He has a smurf. OPGG just finally loaded it. Oh well, GG. Alright gamers, we are back for another game of Tristana to Diamond. This game playing Tristana Sana into Smolder Yuumi, which is a very scaling lane. We don't have an engaged support to abuse the Yuumi like we would prefer. But hopefully we should still have an easy time bullying them in lane just because of how late game they've drafted. Running Hello Blades here as well for maximum early game damage. Okay, we got a decent trade there. Cost me some CS though, and it's gonna cost me another one. Yikes. Hopefully that trade pays off though. Hard to say in advance. Smolder started Doran's ring, so he's got 2 potions instead of 1. We should also have Senna positioning even more aggressively than me, because she has even more range and better early trading. Or at least like her 2-hit trading is better than my 2-hit trading, you know. So she should definitely be posturing more aggressively there. Like, these trades from me should not be 1v2, you know? So, I'm already not too optimistic for the lane, but we'll see. Because if she's not that skilled a player, then why on earth is she playing something that isn't Engage, you know? Engage is at least very brainless. On Senna, you kind of need to have more lane presence than this. More, like, constant, like, micro decisions. That aren't just press one button and boom, we engage and we kill them. Like, why is she standing behind me? Come on.
Where's the action?
Just trade. This is better. This is a whole lot better. Maybe a little bit too far up, actually, but... yeah. Not so far up, man, but it's the right idea, at least. Except now she's so low that I can't blame her for playing so defensively. But, yeah.
Orders are more like guidelines.
May I remind you, we are by far the stronger early game and we're losing trades. I think we're getting ganked, maybe. Yeah. That sucks. I got so distracted with the lane I didn't think about Briar at all. My bad. Did she... yeah, she went through the river, I guess. My bad. I had a ward I could place.
Gotta get back out there.
Oh yeah, we saw her mid as well. They're taking a very long time to crash this though. If we're lucky, maybe I can freeze this.
Who wears that helmet?
I'm not sure I'm so lucky actually. Well, the casters are actually kind of frozen by themselves, right? Okay, I'm not gonna skill another point in E here. I want to try and maintain this freeze for as long as I can. Which means not doing as little damage to the wave as I possibly can. Which means not skilling my AoE on lost hits.
A Bandle gunner never
At least we have a CS lead.
unless it's to taunt.
We're still not skilling my E because we still want this push to be as slow as possible. We level it when I actually want to use my E. Till then, there's no point. I can maybe go for an all-in here. We know they don't have exhaust. I would have cleanse for it anyway, but... oh, Smolder has ignite. For some reason. I'm gonna all-in immediately, actually. If I can. Okay, it's a decent trade. I do need to ward. Okay, we see Briar though. Got my E back up. Fuck. Ah, I didn't mean to get slowed there. Disaster. Ah.
An ally has been slain.
Engaging.
Fuck me. I need to back out now. Yeah, I think Senna needed to play this lane a whole lot better. Like, even before the bar gank, we were still losing... well, yeah, basically losing the lane. Senna needs to play, like, a whole lot better than she does. The sad thing about Yuumi is she doesn't need to play well. Yuumi is always standing alongside her ADC at all times. Every time I trade against Smolder, I am 1v2 by default, no matter how bad Yuumi plays. There's no way for it to not be 1v2. Unless I have Senna with me, standing perfectly positioned, and, like, knowing the perfect amount of aggression to use... then it's never 2v2, it's only ever 1v2. Like, honestly, Yuumi is just such a dumb champ for that reason. Can't blame Senna for not playing like any better than she is. You know, this is her level and they're just gonna deal with that. But the fact that Yumi just gets to bypass that entirely is just so annoying. Yumi gets to play like a challenger while she's fucking flat or emerald.
Walking tall.
Or gets to position like a challenger anyway. Obviously, I'm not saying a challenger, like a flat player can get challenger on Yumi or anything like that.
If it's worth shooting once,
They're probably going to place a pink here. We could do with either cheesing them or just insta-clearing the pink when it shows up. Okay. Not bad. Cost me a lot of HP, but we got the flash at least.
An enemy has been slain.
let me get in there.
Could be for us. No, she's top.
Blast.
Ah, that actually hit me. I can't tell anymore. Still have a CS lead at least. Did that actually hit me? Oh my god. Oh, I didn't even hear that ultimate being cast. My bad. Nah, I have to leave. I can't shove that. If Bri had, or sorry, if Vi actually had eyes though, she would see that this is easily gankable. I can stay if Vi comes, but I can't if she doesn't. That sucks.
I'm gonna need the extended warranty.
I'll just do Berserkers. I'm not really gonna get a chance to burst them, I don't think. Yumi keeps Smolder too tanky, and I'm never gonna all in with Senna, obviously. Okay. Ooh, oh, that's not good. Yeah, I was gonna say, this is what Vi uses her ult for instead of ganking bot when they were 30% HP pushing.
Enemy double kill.
Wanna see the fireworks?
Did we lose that? I think they mainly just got like AoE caught by the Barry, didn't they? Like she was almost dead, but then used her damage reduction, so they couldn't finish her, and then just ended up tanking that into the wall, and the rest was history. I'll probably want to do Static Shove again. This could be for Senna. Probably not for me. Yeah, no, it's top lane.
An ally has been slain.
Just gonna make it seem like a base though. Ah, she guessed.
All the bad guys.
Wasted W, let's just try and trade. No damage at all, because I'm 1v2. There's just no way, man. It's unplayable. Maybe if I'd gone Ignite, I would have more solo, like, killing power. But then I just don't have cleanse for the exhaust, so that's probably still pretty bad. And we know, like, a Yumi lane is pretty much always guaranteed to have exhaust.
Where's the action?
Where are they going? Nice one. We're just gonna crash it and then we're gonna help. Team probably shouldn't have been fighting though when their bot lane was already rotating before the fight even started. Could still be decent though. Maybe we catch Shari? She doesn't have ult. Ah, that sucks. There's just no finishing them off. I have the base. That sucks. Managed to dodge everything, so I thought maybe that was my window to go in, but it was still 1v3.
Can't wait to try this out.
Yeah, the main issue was just Vi wasting Q. Once I actually go in, there's nothing she can follow up with. Not immediately, anyway. But we really needed Vi to die because... Oh, sorry, Ari to die because I used all of my burst on her. So the moment she just backs off completely unperturbed, then all of my damage is a waste. Like, me having gone in doesn't matter if the one person who I focused doesn't die. I did nothing to the Smolder Yuumi, and then Smolder Yuumi is who ends up being the main target of Vi. That's useless. Like, in that case, it doesn't matter that I ever went in, you know? And I'm already low, so I can't do anything further. Smolder really too strong, I guess. Yeah, clearly. I can't remember really though whether Senna was counter-picking or just picked herself into this matchup, but yeah, it's just really dumb. Any engage support would have made this lane super easy, and in theory this lane should still be super easy so long as Senna's actually good, but it's like too much of me to ask for her to play to the level required, I guess. Whereas for Yuumi, it's obviously like, yeah, like, how are you not going to play Yuumi adequately? So obviously Yumi's allowed to be good enough to win this lane.
Easy peasy.
I'll go for the red buff, maybe we can get Ari? No, never mind. I'd like to get one wave before I base. That way I can get
I dare you to
pickaxe on top of my static shiv. I'll get 2 waves though. It's top lane again. I don't think she's ever ulted bot lane. She might never have ulted mid. I think every single ult that I've noticed has been top. Am I actually gonna win this? If I actually had my E though. No, if I actually dodged that Yuumi Q, I think he was actually dead, funnily enough. Ah, that's so sad, man. I needed to survive long enough to do auto, ult, auto. Anything else, or E auto, ult, auto, rather. Anything else wasn't gonna do. That's sad. I was so close. He might have still lived from the Yuumi shield, I'm not entirely sure. Depends, if I could get the instant bomb explosion, that would have been enough. How much damage is that from Yuumi Q? I can't check anymore. Because it could be that I just would die too fast anyway, even if she didn't land it, but it seemed like most of the burst there came from Yuumi Q. Oh yeah, also because she has Imperial Mandate as well, so yeah, that would have been a lot of damage they wouldn't get if I just dodged it.
shooting once, it's probably worth shooting a lot.
Ah, that's sad. Oh, and it's got to be mentioned as well, of course, that Vi would be incredible for shutting this lane down if she would actually play around bot. I don't know what she's done so far this game besides use her ultimate to engage in skirmishes rather than actually ganking.
Never outgunned.
Like losing skirmishes every time as well. I'll go mid. I gotta ignore the Scuttle Crab. Without Navori, I won't kill it fast enough, and I'll be wasting cooldowns that I might want to use on champions later.
An enemy is unstoppable.
Nice.
That's better. Get in there.
It would be so easy to jump in if I just had Vi around. Obviously, she's doing Herald now, so it's fine, but... It's just such a missed opportunity throughout the entire game, you know? Like, it's just completely unreal that they're two hyperscalers and they're the ones pressuring me, you know? Have been all lane. It should not happen. Let me guess. Yeah, she wasted ult. I think she literally had her ult blocked. She's completely allergic to fucking helping me out, man. Shouldn't be tilted in this elo, but like, how can I avoid it, man? It's not an enjoyable game. It's no enjoyable circumstances at all. And I'm not asking anybody to play above their level either. Like, in particular the Vi, like, just gank ball. Like, it doesn't take a challenger to do that, you know? Just ult the Smolder, we one-shot him. I just need somebody that I can actually engage with, and Sun is obviously not that. Thankfully, we have one of the best picks in the jungle for ganking a bot lane like this, and we're just not using it.
Maybe we should shoot.
Ah, I didn't get over the wall, not bad. Maybe we get the Drake off of that? They might still die though. Ooh. The Drake should be fine at least. Yeah, nice one. Ooh, when Smolder gets shut down. No assist for me sadly, but... they're getting TP'd on though, this is gonna be a disaster. They need to get out, they need to focus on getting out. This is unwinnable. Vi could have at least survived.
An ally has been slain.
Back to
It's gonna mute all and concentrate. Or try anyway.
let's get this party started.
Even Smolder's building tank for some reason. I guess he's gonna do Frozen Heart, which should be fun on Smolder.
Time's outnumbered.
Okay. Oh. Please die, please die. Thank God. Okay, and she just wasted her E, so potentially we can get something here too. If we're gonna make a comeback, this is the start of it. This is what we need. Both goes on to me, right? Hopefully. At least one anyway. And it was the big shutdown, so... It's the most important one for sure. Oh, we can probably get the streak. We'll leave the whiff. We just need to try and get this ASAP. This could be for me. Oh my god, it is. Okay, I'm gonna jump out. Okay. Dude, she gets a reset on her W or what? I don't know how that works. She used it, then cancelled it, then went back into it. I don't know how that works.
Cannons versus armor. Cannons win.
Careful, guys. I shouldn't be fighting. Ooh, that's nice though. Still need to try and get out. Prioritize running. Do not go in while I'm not there. Okay. Well, this fight is lost, probably. We'll see if I can do something though. Oh, she just pulled him towards me, so that actually probably does work. Thank God. God bless. Smolder played that really badly, actually. Oh my god. What? What the fuck, man? Was that her Q I got hit by there? Let me see that. What happened there? I definitely was not anticipating getting hit by so much damage. What caught me out there? Oh, it's just her ultimate. Like, what was that damage, man? Jesus. Like, look how much damage the first ult did and compared to that second one. What? First one did, like, 20% of my HP? Next one did fucking... like, okay, not 90% of it, but about 60% easily. Of course, she had Ignite up so she could kill me with a minimal commitment as well. Fuck me. Oh well. We can do Phantom Dancer next. We need some more damage. Hello, Smolder. Ooh, come on, get him. Okay. Not bad. No idea where there was. I would assume probably bot lane though. That's where she'd most likely be. It's like closest to their base. You know, the teammate of ours that is out on the map is that, and closest to their base is bot lane, so that would probably be bot lane most likely. Wait, can we do Baron? We probably can actually. Of course, remember I've muted everybody's ping, so they were probably already pinging this. But you know, they've kind of lost their privilege of... What? No, finish this! Oh, we can't do it anymore though. We could have probably done it before they disengaged. I think it's a mistake to try now, but we'll see. Jesus. Okay. That's something. Let's try it. Okay. Oh, didn't get locked down. Nice one. We want to try and get out. Oh, no, we have Vile. We should be able to fight. No, I don't think we can, actually. I just lost all my HP to Gwen. Fuck me. We took so long, though. We disengaged so many times. One of the times was my fault. I thought we could have killed Smolder for free there. I knew he didn't have Cleanse. I just didn't know that Yuumi had Mikhail's Blessing, so... That's the importance of always just keeping up with what's in the enemy inventories. Last season they could have choose me just as easily with Stopwatch. Or it could also be that in Smolder's case he could have bought QSS himself. Just don't fight, don't fight. For what it's worth, Smolder stacks are pretty terrible. You should have a lot better farm than this. Like by 29 minutes, you can easily be over 10 stacks a minute. I think at this stage, it's if I'm having a good game, which is what this Smolder is having, it's common for me to be on like 320 stacks by 29 minutes. So he's definitely not maximizing his potential this game.
Let's get this party started.
We're actually one Drake away from Soul, by the way. I just don't think we're actually in position to get it, but I can try pushing this. Maybe I could kill Ahri. She just wasted Q? Or... No, we're gonna have to go Drake. She's respecting a lot right now. Maybe we could catch her here, though. Let's try it. Team. Nobody's responding. Okay, we betted her ult at least. Fuck, my bad. I shouldn't have been hit by that. Okay. I mean, there was really no response from my team there, as there should have been, but... They're gonna be collapsing on Volibear. We need to start this. Drag it out. Or don't. Briar could still be here, by the way. Just drag her away from the Drake. That way she can steal. Perfect. That's fine. We don't have to fight. It would be 4v5 or close enough. Gwen is not immediately in position to fight, but you never know. You could have TP or something, or just walk over and be in time for the fight. Okay, we really, like, when you consider how hard we got stomped bot lane, like, despite their bot lane being hyperscaling, we should not be anywhere near at soul point, but somehow we actually got the soul. So that's kind of crazy. They're, as far as I know, they're also just winning fights, and we still managed to get a soul out of it. Like, how? Enemies are definitely letting a lot of stuff happen that shouldn't happen.
Gunner never turns tail, unless it's to taunt you.
That's why, ideally, I would never have been tilted this game and just kept a cool head. And so long, like, even if there's a ton of mistakes happening, like, even if Vi isn't ganking what she should, even if my Senna fucking sucks compared to, like, how well she has to play to win a lane like this, then at the very least, you know, as long as I keep a cool head and I don't make any mistakes, it's easy to win games just off of, like, waiting for the enemies to make mistakes and capitalizing off of them. I think I have a pretty good mental, but it could be better still. I can just get frustrated sometimes. But I gotta work on that. Always can work on it. Anybody can. Okay, Volibear's pushing. We need to be also in a position of pressure here. Ow. Oh god, I need to stand away from these minions. He's gonna get so much poke on me otherwise. Ah, Bill gets it. There's somebody there. Can't help him. Sadly I give up enough CS that I don't get Phantom Dancer here.
Just drop in.
I think they see me. Can't really fight now then. With Ari being there.
Walking tall.
Remember, I have cleanse, so I can actually walk up aggressively on her. I also wanted to use E, but she started backing off the same moment I started going in. Try and get out of there. But we can try and collapse on Ari. She should be trying to help, right? So we can take advantage of that. Oh! I didn't want to waste cleanse there, but damn, I was so sure I would kill her before she got the charm off. I was a little bit lucky. How did my, like, ult go off, but not the auto that I meant to proceed it with? I'm not sure. Anyway, apparently we got an in-hit. That's really good.
If it's worth shooting one,
Okay, let's back out. We got Volibear TPing in bot lane. I think he might be trolling. He might be just refusing to lane. He was the person that was abusing chat and pings earlier. But if his trolling is getting us inhibs, it's fine. Because I don't think we actually win team fights. So the fact that he's refusing to team fight, he might be doing it to troll, but it's probably the best. Probably for the best. This rig is up in 30. I have time to base actually. Baron, I mean. Yeah, like this is a useless time for, like, we can't be in a position of pressure, right? Because I kind of need the base here. What am I gonna build actually? We'll just do BF sword for now. But like we can't really push mid because it's like too close to where he's pressuring. Our top lane wave is like all the way over here, and Baron isn't up. If he did the split while Baron was up, that would be perfect. Because if they want to punish him bot, we are doing Baron. But instead he's doing it, he's intentionally playing badly, so he's intentionally pressuring 30 seconds before the Baron spawns. Even though our timers are completely like unsynced there. Like we can't pressure at the same time as him. We can't pressure for another 30 seconds. It's fine, don't go in. We better to ult, which is really good. Oh, I didn't mean to walk in like that. I think I need to flash. If he flash Qs me, then I just die. And I can't react to it. I just need to flash immediately. I meant to E the RE there. I didn't mean to walk into melee range. My bad. Because I could have probably one-shot her there. Even if she hit me with the I had cleanse. Oh my god, what the hell happened there? Just kill the Yuumi first. Oh my, wait, what the hell? My team is dead?
You have slain an enemy. Destroyed a turret.
Okay, we got Volibear potentially ending though.
Has destroyed a turret.
No!
Slain.
Okay. But he ended. Holy shit, we actually did it. I can't believe it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.